What's up, everybody? It's Kevin here from Happy Beard Games, and today we are continuing my Final Fantasy XI live stream. Once again, I do not have a focus for today's episode. I have a little focus, but it's going to be very casual. As with last live stream, which I did last Thursday, I think. So with this, it's just going to be a casual live stream. We're just going to basically level up and stuff, and then we'll have a different thing to do once we get to level 70, and that's all that I'm going to say for that right now until people show up so I can actually tell you guys. But anyways, before we actually start, I'm going to go ahead and share this video to some of my friends on messengers. So let me go ahead and do that. It actually might take a little while because sometimes the live video doesn't pop up immediately on my apps like YouTube and YouTube Studio. But it should show up soon on my app. If not, I can just kind of find it somewhere else, right? But once I get this shared, then we can start the game. I said we could go on Messenger and then you can leave and play Final Fantasy XI. Let's see if I can figure this out, because it should be live. It is live. This doesn't show up on my app just yet. Some other people might be able to find it faster than me, which is usually what happens. Let's see if I can find my video before other people get to it. So let's see if I can find it. Probably has something to do with refreshing the app. Oh, here it is. Okay. So we got, oh, you're starting work right now, Eep? Oh, the Electronic Emotions program says, dang it, Kevin, I'm starting work right this instant. I'm sorry, dude. I was going to start earlier, but I thought 3 o'clock would be a good time to start because Brian gets off work at around 3. So that way it'll give me time to, like, get into the game as he's getting off work. But I'll be streaming this other days later this week, too. And also, I don't have a big focus for this video. In later videos, I'll have a schedule and a focus. Like, an actual something to do in the game, but we're just going to level up and, like, casually play it for now. I'm just getting ready to share. I was going to share it to you, but I'm waiting for the link to show up, and then I just saw the link show up. That's what I was saying. Some people might show up before I can even find it myself, which is strange. Go ahead and share this to Messenger chat. I'll send it to some people. Double check that it's sent. It's the right people. Okay. I always have to do that at the start of my stream, like share it to people. I wish there was like an, oh, there isn't like a way you can make a post or like an announcement on YouTube. But I wish there was like an automatic thing. I mean, I know it pops up because I'm making a new video that's live, but I wish I could just like specifically send it to a few people as like an update, like right automatically, so I don't have to do it. There might be a way to do that. I don't think there is though. All right, so let's see what we're doing here. It's kind of funny. This game runs so well on my computer. Like, this game's so old, you know, so like it runs so well on my computer that I don't even have to play the game on the actual game window on my desktop. What I'm doing is, because I only have one monitor, I'm just playing it through the OBS window, which is actually easier for me to do because I've got all the controls for OBS down here. But I can just play in the OBS window. There's no lag at all, as far as I can tell. And even on the stats, it says there's no lag at all. So before we start, I just want to say, last week's video, amazing. A lot of fun. A lot of people joined. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the comments and the people that watched during the stream. That's pretty cool. That was really cool, actually. It's probably my most successful live stream ever, maybe. So I really appreciate that. And also, it should get better in the future, which is cool. And I had some people like joining in that like hadn't been on my channel, as far as I know, in a while, which was really cool too. Yeah, we're just gonna do kind of the same thing as last time, but let's double check. Let's get up off the floor. And here's my character. He's a Taru, and oh, I just realized my head is blocking the menu there. I might actually have to adjust this webcam. I moved it up here because I thought it'd be better, because like, oh yeah, it's not going to be in the way, but I'm going to switch it back to the way it was before. So once again, this is kind of like the second time I've ever live streamed this, so this specific game, it's different than streaming like a console game that's in 4:3 resolution or something. I'll put myself back down here, just falling down, and then I'll put my, oh no, not that. I'm going to put the chat box right above my head, which is good that someone chatted. I appreciate that, Eep, because now I can see the limit of where my camera is, which is really nice too, because otherwise I'd have to do a bunch of test text. So anyways, back to what I was saying before I adjusted the camera. Well, actually, speaking of the camera, I've got a green screen and I put a filter so it kind of fades. And I've got my cat back there. My cat is amazing. My cat can play the guitar. Believe it or not. Anyways, so what we're actually doing in the game, my mouse would not go nuts. That'd be great. So we're checking my profile, which you don't really have to check your profile. You just have to go to status. Over on that side, way up in the top corner, you can see last time, I think we started at level 60, we hit 66. We're going to try to get to level 70 and work our way down to Jugner Forest in the, not the original Jugner Forest, but the high-level version of Jugner Forest, which is on my cover photo for this video. I believe I have a location from Jugner Forest on this, so I reused the same cover image for this video and last week's video, just because we didn't actually get to Jugner on this video, or on last week, I mean, but we're gonna probably get there this time. We should be strong enough now, or nearing strong enough. Now I have Dark Knight as my subclass. I'm tempted, and I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to change it to my Red Mage. It's not going to affect anything really, but it'll give me more spells to pull off, and it'll give me, it'll change up my stats a little bit. Let me know in the comments if you see this, like, if you're like, okay, Dark Knight's a good subclass for the Black Mage, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything great. So I want to switch to Red Mage, give me more spells. But I think I can do like either elemental spells or a curing spell or something like that. There's more spells I can do than just the black magic spells, of course. So you get all the white, you get a mix of white magic and black magic if you're using the Red Mage or subclass too, which I have that already at, let's check, level 85. So it's not going to be anything lower than what I have now for Dark Knight as a subclass or sub-job. They're called jobs in this, but I call them classes sometimes because of Dungeons and Dragons. It's the same thing, job class. So we're 66, we're trying to get to 70. That's the main goal here, and we're going to go to Jugner. That's all we're going to say. Also, I got to check, since I'm right next to the auction house, we're going to check those sales, see if anything's sold. There wasn't anything big, but just stuff in my admin inventory that I listed last week. I think I showed it last week. And by the way, guys, I haven't played this game since last week, so we're actually in the exact spot where I was leaving off. So you can see these yellow ones, the one with the yellow text. That means that it's sold. So we're gonna click on it. I think it might also mean that it expired, but since I listed these all at the same time, I know they're not expired. So we got about 6,000 gil out of this, which is pretty cool. Not enough to really buy anything, but we're gonna check. You don't actually get the gil right away, but I want to check how much I have currently. I have 23,000 gil, not too much. But anyways, so how you get your gil from the auction house is you go to your Mog house. Don't get it mixed up with the auction house. Your Mog house is like your home, or actually it could be like a temporary home away from home. You can access like your storage, like your storage chests and all that good stuff to save up your items and stuff, because your inventory can't hold everything. Character on inventory. So you have to put it in like your home for safekeeping. Now another thing I want to do, I've got too many items in me, but also, by the way, my Mog house is pretty much full of items. Hey, the caffeinated owl, Brian's here. Yo Brian, what's up? I'm glad you're here, Brian. I don't know if you're working or not today, but it's pretty cool. I just started at, well, I said I was going to start at 3. I pretty much just started just now. I actually started at 3:15, I believe, or maybe 3:20, but I was checking something, so I pretty much just started what I was doing just now. Eep was here, but he had to go to work. sadly. Okay, so this guy right here, we talked to him last time. He'll give you a scroll of instant warp just for talking to him. So you see on the text box down there, you've got scroll of instant warp obtained, which is good. It'll allow me to teleport back here when the adventures are done. Unless I die, then I'll get teleported here automatically. Brian, I accidentally deleted all my mods in Skyrim, and I'm working on fixing them. Oh no, that sucks. I'm sorry, dude. Didn't you say that yesterday, or was that before that happened? You said something about the mods in Skyrim. Do you want to play Skyrim or Oblivion? Because I know you're playing Oblivion. You said you liked it a little bit better at some point. But yeah. Also, one of the reasons why I didn't start at 3 was because my microphone was like updating. I'm like, okay, Logitech G Hub said it was updating, but it got to 99% and never went back, or never like did anything. So yeah, and plus I was doing laundry and I made coffee, so it took longer than I expected. I was all set up by 3, but yeah. Oh, it just happened today. I could have sworn you mentioned something about the mods or something of Skyrim, like yesterday. Or maybe it was the day before. Okay, so now we're at the Mog House, and what I was going to do was change my subclass. So you got to change jobs. You got a support job. I guess it's not subclass, it's support job in this game. Technically, it's like a subclass in Dungeons & Dragons. I'm going to change it to Red Mage, just see if I get some better spells. Now, I think your equipment is only based upon your first class. Like, the class you're on is what your equipment's based on, because there's limitations for equipment for each job. So, like, basically, you can't wear plate mail if you're a black mage or something like that. But, yeah, so we did the support job to Red Mage. So I should actually, let me check. I go into my magic list. Yeah, so I've got Cure, 1, 2, and 3 Cure. I didn't even know I had 3 Cure. I've got Protect and Shell, which I don't need really. I got Dia, which is a light magic spell for damage over time, I believe. I got Shell, which is like Protect, but for magic. I got Paralyze. I got all these spells that I can do right now. Also, I need to sort my spell list somehow, because I have Thundaga, which is a new one that I got just last Thursday. I didn't do it on stream, but I did get Thundaga like last Thursday. Or actually, it's Thundaga 3, so if I go down to magic, I can sort these somehow. Get auto sort. Now it's in the right spot alphabetically, or not even alphabetically, but like the right spot, like in the category. Okay, so Brian said, I filed a claim for the couch, and I'm doing laundry. Oh yeah, his couch got damaged. It really sucks. I was trying to fix it, but couldn't find a good way to fix it really. But he has a insurance on it, which is great. I did mention how much of a pain it was to get everything to work. Oh, you were just saying how bad it is to get your mods to work and then they don't work? That's weird. Did you do anything to delete them, or did it happen when you were working on your computer a week ago and you just didn't notice till now or something? There should be a way, well no, I guess not. I was gonna say there should be a way to load them from the cloud, but since they're all from different random people and websites, I don't think there's a way to do that. You should be able to make like a, I don't know, you should be able to make like a folder on Windows and say like, do not delete folder or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Anyways, okay, let me double check my job, which is Black Mage, Red Mage, okay. We're a little ways into level 66. We're gonna go, basically in this video, we're just gonna level up, and that's pretty much it. We'll see what happens when we get to level 70. That's what I'm trying to aim for, a goal of level 70. And that's about it. So, let's see. Just want to double check my equipment's all intact. Still need to get legging armor. That's appropriate for my level. I have one, but I can't use it until level 78. So yeah, that's not gonna happen today. There was something else I really wanted to do before we jump out to the actual level. I think I did everything though. Changed my job. God, I feel like there's something I forgot to do, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll find it. Well, I got the instant warp, so I'll just come back if I need to. Let's just leave. I think that's all I was gonna do. Oh, I know what it was. I always remember right when I'm leaving the Mog House. Of course, there's a load screen, so we have to go back in. We don't have to go back in and do it now, but I was just at the auction house, of course, and I spaced on it. You gotta wait for it to load up. There we go. You have to go and get your auction house money or even returns of items from your Mog House. So you get in your mailbox, basically. Brian says, I think it happened when I was working on my computer. Oh yeah, probably. Something probably got deleted or something. It's okay though. Did you ever get your third, or what is it, second or third hard drive installed, put back in there? Or was there just too many problems that you didn't want to like mess with anything or something? I don't know. I need to sort my hard drives, actually. I had them sorted where like one was video games, one was like video editing stuff. And then they started getting full, and I started being like, okay, well, I really want this game right now from Steam. So I put it on like the one that had the most space for it, and now it's kind of like mixed up. But I only have like 5 games from Steam out of like the 300 that I have like 5 of them installed on the computer. So I think it's, well, this is one of them. And then there's Vice City. I have that Power Rangers fighting game. I have Street Fighter 6. Stuff like, I think I have the Berserk game, and I have Soul Calibur 6 also. I don't know. Those are like the ones I have installed. Everything else I just reinstall because the internet's so fast that I can just download it. Most games in like an hour or less. Okay, Brian says, I need that cable that hooks up to the motherboard. Oh yeah, the cable. That's weird that it doesn't, you don't have that. I'm trying to think why you wouldn't have that. I wonder if you can buy a replacement one online and just specifically that cable. Is it, do you know if it's the power from the motherboard to the hard drive, or is it the data from the motherboard to the hard drive, or is it both? I don't remember. I don't really remember how they work, but I know there's like a data cable and a powered cable. Which I think probably the data one if you're talking about the motherboard, because the other one goes to your power. So anyways, keep forgetting why I'm here. I'm kind of spaced out. I got some coffee though, so we're all good. I had a kind of a late start today. Woke up late, but I went to the store. It's kind of weird today. It's a rainy day, even though it's been hot for a while. So anyways, delivery box. There we go. Receive. Pick up our gill, which it lists up in the top text, but you still got to click on them individually, like piles of gill for each cell. And I've got these, which didn't sell a while ago. Can I wear that? No. I was gonna say I need some pants. I don't wear that. You know, I might actually have some pants in my inventory that I can wear, so I can check my storage. Now, the storage works in this game. Like you got like different safes and like lockers and stuff. And some of them I think you have to unlock, like the Mog Safe 2 and the satchel. Which I don't know. I don't have those, but I don't know how to get them necessarily. And you got these Mog wardrobes. Now, I think so you can look like you can use them, but you can't. I think Mog wardrobes either 3 through 8. There used to be like 3 and 4. And now there's like 8 of them. They're basically additional inventories. You have to pay money to get those. In addition to the monthly fee and the character, if you pay like an extra $1 a month, you get like a lot more inventory space. Like what is it? Like you get 80 more slots or more. I think you get like 2 of them. So you can get like 160 more slots. It's really handy, but yeah, I don't want to pay for them necessarily. So I've got like all my stuff's full. This is full of 50. They're not all 80. Like that one's 50. That one's 7 for whatever reason. This one is, I don't know, it's 0 for some reason. I don't know what that is. That one's 45. That one's 80, and then that one's 80. Wait, that one's 80? Oh, I can put a whole bunch of stuff in here. What? I thought all my inventory was full. Did they have like an update to the game that I didn't know about, or is this just my last inventory? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and deposit a bunch of stuff because I did not know I had any more space in my inventory. I don't think I want that. Wait, whoa, mythic wand. What does the mythic wand do? 17 damage. I think the wand I have currently is the ebony wand, which is a little bit better. That is 17 damage. Intelligence and mind are 8 and 8, and darkness is 15. What's the one I have? Wait, what? This one's better. What? Delay. The delay is basically how fast it'll attack. And Brian said it might be the data cable. Yeah, it could be the data cable. You might be able to get a pack of like the data and the power one too. Or either that or the power one is just an adapter to clip onto your PSU's cables. It might be it probably is the data one if it's just like a loose one that got lost. I'm gonna go ahead and equip before I forget because I'm kind of confused. I thought this was the best wand I had, but then this one, oh, because this is all 65, maybe I leveled up at the very end of the last episode and I didn't check my equipment for the weapons. They're the same damage, same speed. This one is better. It does more intelligence on mine by 2 and 2. Okay, so that's good to know. I guess because I haven't done anything in between this video and last week, so I haven't really had time to like look through my inventory and stuff. And that won't always be the case with these live streams. There might be times where, yeah, I do stuff in between here and there, or I get myself to the place right before the live stream that I was showing abuse for in the live stream, you know, like where I need to be. I don't think I need that. Elite beret, 2 high level, 2 high level. These are all 2 high level. Basically how this works is the one on the left, this one I'm on right now, is your storage in the log house. On the right is your inventory. So I have 45 inventory, and so I'm just transferring stuff over by clicking on them to put them into my storage so I don't have to like throw them away or sell them right away. Ooh, there's a necklace. I don't know if I need that or not. These are both neck armors, and they both are level 70, so I might as well hang on to those. What's this? Our waist. I think I was gonna keep that Taru sash. Actually, it's pretty cool. Spiral ring. Let's go check my inventory one more time because you can't really do it when you're equipping. So I do need another earring. An empty slot for that, which they don't really show up on your character in this one. But anyways, ring. MP +5, mine +3. Let's see what this one right here is the one that gives me EXP bonus, so I want to keep that on for sure. Spiral ring. Oh, it's level 85 or 83, so I won't be able to use that for a while. So yeah, let's not even mess with that one right now. I'll just put it in storage. Let's see. What was that one called? It was down here. Spiral ring. Anything else? I can't put... Certain storages cannot accept certain items. So I believe this storage is mainly for equipment. So I have these things called testimonies, which are things that you need to start a quest, or like a requirement for a quest, to unlock those classes. So I have White Mage, Black Mage, Ninja, which I haven't unlocked Ninja, so I want to keep that. I think I have one in my inventory already, though. And Summoner, which I have that. That's an unlockable. I don't know why there's a White Mage and Black Mage testimony. It could be something to do with leveling up a Black Mage, because you start out with Black Mage. I don't know. Anyways, I want to keep the fishing rod in case I want to go fishing. Yeah, there's fishing in this game. It's pretty cool. Let's see. And I'll keep these neck armors just in case. Well, that frees up almost 10 slots into my current inventory. And yes, your currently equipped equipment does take up inventory slots in your inventory bag. So it's not like when you equip them, it takes them out of your inventory. No, it's still in your backpack or whatever it's called. All right, now we're ready to set out, I believe. Let's just double check my current money, which I almost 30,000 gil, which is all right. I spent a lot, like the last time I played, a lot of gil. So, There's an event going on in the game where you get points every time you log in, and then you can use them to get items, which they're doing a new one right now. I haven't figured out where you collect those items currently. I think I have an idea of where you collect them, but I don't know where it is in this specific city. So unless someone can point me to it, I'm probably going to do that next time, or maybe on my own, because that's how you get things like special like event items, like weapons that look really cool, or maybe a piece of armor like a hat or a shield, or maybe, and then you also get those mounts. That's a good way to get mounts, is through the daily login bonus event. So you every time you log in, once a day, if you log in once a day, you get like 100, 200 points or something like that. They add up and they stack up and stack up, and then you can use them as like a currency to buy a limited edition or special mounts. Anyway, we talked about the mounts, and I showed off some of them at the very end of last week's episode, so that's where I got a majority of those mounts. Actually, I think all of them, except for maybe the blue raptor. Maybe another one, but yeah. Twisted Faith is examining me. Where that person is. Oh, they ran by. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna teleport to the gate of the current region, which is in Upper Juno E. Yes. To go to Battaglia Downs. We're gonna go out same area as last time. Battaglia Downs. Then we're gonna teleport back into time through the mall, and we're gonna go to we're going to work our way down to Jugner Forest. We're probably not going to level up at that orc camp that we were at in Battaglia Downs. That was pretty cool. I'm going to try to see if I can level up in Jugner. If not, we'll have to go back to where we were last time, which is that orc camp that had the had like these dogs and then a bunch of orcs. Now I did some adjustments to OBS and the game today. I raised the volume of the game for what you're hearing from -20 to -15 decibels. So it should be louder. It was a little quiet last time. I don't know if you guys like that or not, but it was a little quiet in my opinion. I'd like to have like the music coming through a little bit more, but not to the point where you can't hear me. So let me know if I'm too quiet. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I've adjusted everything and tested everything, but sometimes my own sounds are different than what you guys hear for some reason. I don't know why. So to get there faster, I'm gonna go on one of my mounts. Let's pick a mount. I wish I could do a random mount. There might be a way to do that actually with like a hotkey or something. I'm gonna pick the coral, or I don't know how to pronounce it really. Is it coral? It's a cat. It's a cool cat. Okay, let's take off. It's not any faster than the other ones, though. It's just because it's like a cheetah-looking thing. It's not like it's any faster. It's just, I didn't try it last time, so I wanted to show it. Very long. Long cat. Yeah, this is a long cat. Ooh. Never thought of that like that. Okay, so we're galloping across the plains. Now, when you're on a mount, I believe you cannot get aggroed. Like, no enemy can go attack you, but I'm not sure about that. Maybe if they're really strong, they can aggro you, but I think it makes you kind of immune. Now, in that regards to that, this is not... It's calling me. This is not a way to evade, like, enemies, because you can't necessarily use it in every map. Not every map supports mounts. So like pretty much the maps that are like caves, or like if you're in a dungeon or a castle or something, you're not going to be able to use a mount there most of the time. But out in these like big field areas, like, you know, like Battaglia Downs, for example, yeah, you can use your mount. And when they first added mounts, it was more limited, but now they've been adding more mount accessible areas, which is cool. But I understand why they don't. For one, it's just weird riding a mount in a cave zone, but also, you know, like, it'd be a cheap way to sneak by all the monsters. Because in this game, monsters can aggro you by sight, by sound, and by scent. And I think that's it, but yeah, so like if you are nearby an enemy and they can smell you, they can attack you. If you're nearby an enemy and they can see you in the line of sight, that's the easiest one to, you know, get, you know, attacked from. But they can also hear you, so you have to do like a spell to like make your footsteps, called sneak. You have to do make your footsteps like not make sounds when you're walking. You also have to a thing that makes you descented. And then you have to do one where you have to make yourself invisible. If you want full sneak potential. 1 second, guys. I got to text someone. Quick. First, I'm going to summon my trusts because I don't want to get. I don't think there's any enemies in this little area that I'm at right now, but they are very close by. I don't want to forget. So here is the same. You know, I could choose different trusts. Let's try a different trust this time. There's this one guy. These are my go-to trusts. is a white mage. She's the one I have, I think, that heals that well. Zed's really good. He does a lot of damage. Heavy Dark Knight. Nanamigo, I think, is a thief, but she's just really fast. There's other ones that I use. Like I like to use Lion a lot too, but a really good one, if you want to use a really good one, Shantoto too. She's really strong. I think that's the one that's really. I also have Lion too. I forgot I had that. Yeah. I don't know if she's. I don't know what the difference between Lion and Lion 2. There's also Dark Shantoto, or Dominus Shantoto, excuse me. I don't know which one is better, those two that I have. I have Moogle. I don't really know what it does that well. I haven't used a lot of these. You can kind of tell their classes by the icons next to them, though. So, like Shantoto uses magic. Let's see. There's just one dude. He used like a giant, like sword that was like 2 blades coming up. Let's see if I can find that guy. I think his name was yeah, I'm not sure what his name was. Who's Aldo? Let's try Aldo. I don't know who he is. There's one you can get that's like it's a Gubu companion. I have a Gubu one. I don't know where he is. Where's Aldo? Oh, here's Aldo. Hey, we might just try out a random one every once in a while. Looks pretty cool. Although I don't. Is he a? He might be like a what's like a Corsair. I don't think so because he's something with guns. So he might be a thief. I don't know. I haven't tried out all the alter egos that I have. I just have like a few that like work for me. So yeah, they're good. Anyways. For that, I have a text that I have to reply to. Alright, we're gonna get ready to start in a sec. Oh, Aldo is the little boy in the opening FMV. Wow, I didn't think I knew that. I don't think I knew that. I don't think I've ever seen my Aldo alter ego. I thank you. That was by this Ina scene. It's a Gadara. Oh, I know what that. It's a reference. That's a pretty funny title, or not title, username there, dude. Okay, so we'll stop texting me. No, it's okay. On my phone, people are texting me, so I was like checking it. Anyways, so what we're doing on this video is we're gonna find a good spot to level up a little bit, and we're just really casually. I don't have a big focus for this video other than getting to level 70. So to hop on a Gubu. Sounds pretty cool. And work our way back to where we were last Friday. I have my EXP ring turned on. I want to make sure that's on. I love the Gubu. He looks so cool. Look at him. What a cool dude. I remember when I was in high school playing this game. Well, not specifically this game. It might have been this game. Whatever game had a Gubu in it, like around this time, or maybe it was this one, I don't know. But anyways, when I was in high school, one of my friends said that my other friend looked like a Gubu. I don't know if that's offensive or not, because I think Gubers are cool, but I don't really get what he was saying fully. But he was like, "Yeah, he looks like that one guy from our school." Like, oh, okay, that's weird. I don't really get it, but he always called him like a Gubu. Every time I saw the Gubu in a game, or this one, or another Final Fantasy, I was like, "Oh, there he is! It's the Gubu guy." I'm like, "Oh, all right." That's another weird memory I have with this game. I talked about some of my memories with this game in the last video. We might get into that a little bit. I just want to get started because playing for like 30 minutes, not really doing much. I was getting confused and the log house, trying to pack up my stuff and unpack my stuff. But it's all good. All right. Checking the map. I want to get down. Oh yeah, this is where I need to be. Okay. So I can check Jugner real quick. Or I could just continue to fight here. Also, let me know if the music's too loud, because this music is like the loudest music in the game, the music that's playing right now. And I adjusted my sound since the last stream, so the last stream was way too quiet, in my opinion. It might be too loud at the moment. Let's dismount. What was I fighting last time? It wasn't these things. These things are too weak, I believe. I could start by killing one. Let's see. But what we really want to fight is those mangy mutt things. What are they called? I'll show you in a bit. They're coming up. They're just like right around the corner. But it's not the Smilodons, so they don't really do much. I just realized my crystal. I can't get crystals. Is not enabled. Whatever it's called. The signet. I don't have my signet turned on. I can get that later. That's not super important for me right now. I have a bunch of crystals. Just leave it off for now, I guess. These things. Oh, okay. What are they called? Oh. Check the controls. Okay. Check the monster. They're gnolls. So now they're decent challenges. They're not as strong as they were when we were playing last week. They are gonna be easy peasy for the most part. Turn on. Oh, that spell that I had that I used last time called Arcane Circle, that was a Dark Knight spell, or a Dark Knight job ability. So I don't have Arcane Circle anymore. So, but I do now have, since I switched it over to Red Mage, I've got all these magic spells. So it's hard to say, what do I need more? Arcane Circle, and a few other differences between Dark Knight and Red Mage, or would I rather have like Cure and all these cures and Dia, Protective Shell? It sounds good if you're a Red Mage, because you can enable, like I was talking about earlier, the way to sneak around. Invisible makes you invisible to sight. Sneak allows you to invisible to sound. Deodorize, invisible to scent. Let's see if this guy's going to aggro me or not. I don't think he will. He's weak now. Thank you, Brian. Sounds great, he says. That's good, because I was not sure about that. So I'm gonna, I want to check one thing, if I can. Well, let's start fighting him first, just in case. But I want to check if that quest that I had is still auto-enabled. I believe it is. I have a quest for Battaglia Downs where It's not a big bonus, but every time you kill 10 enemies here, you'll get 600 experience points extra. So extra is good. More is good. Why not? Let's double check that's on. Quests. Oh, my sparks are maxed out. I didn't know that. Let's check here. Yeah, battalion downs. We're actually halfway through it at 5. Well, we'll be at 6 soon. And there might be other ones I could do too. Let's do combat. Some of them are pretty close. Yeah, I don't know. There could be other ones I could activate to get even more experience coming out, coming through, but achievements. Is there a level 60 achievement? What am I? Black Mage? It's probably number 1, of course. Oh, when I'm level 75, I get some extra experience, reaching level 75. Which I have that powered to access level 75 as a Black Mage. I just have to get experience. Oh, it was down here where the orcs were. Yeah, this little crack over here. Those are these pixies, which I wanted to fight one last time. I don't think I did the whole stream. They're really easy at this point. Yeah, they kept taking off. Back, pixie. Quick spell. Catch him. They look like the way the elves look like in Berserk. I like the way the pixies look in this game. They look mostly like the elves in Berserk. Like, more or less. They look pretty cool. God. We're all asleep. Wake up. There we go. Waking up. Let's try some other magic spells. So with the trust NPCs, I don't really have to do much in a battle necessarily unless it gets really crazy. Like there's 2 monsters at a time, or if the monster's harder than I expected. Oh yeah. Oh, I still got blaze spikes. Yeah, 'cause that's magic. It's not an ability. I got knockback, so interrupting my spell. That's one of the things in this game. If you get moved around or if you walk during the casting of a spell, it'll interrupt it. That's one thing you gotta find too. It's pretty easy to, like, most of the time, like, not interrupt a spell, but yeah. I think he did Arcane Circle on us anyways. So if Zed can do... Wait, oh, that was Shell Raw. Let's see something. I want to see something on that combat text. I'm gonna say Zed's a Dark Knight. If he can do Arcane Circle, then there's no point in me having the Dark Knight's ability. It looked like he did the same thing. It could have just been the same animation for a different spell. Some of the big one. Let's see how much damage it does. Little chunk of damage there. So yeah, we're just killing gnolls, killing orcs, leveling up. I have my window open, but I don't have my fan on, so it shouldn't be as loud a majority of the time. There was a loud truck. I'm gonna have to close it at some point. Right, come down. So, let's just go ahead and check my status for the current time. We went up a little bit, about doubled our XP from when we started, or something like that. I want to fight orcs, I think. I think at this point the orcs are more of a priority in terms of experience received than the gnolls. See if he's not too far away. Here he is. Shrek! Yeah, look a little bit like Shrek in my opinion. Did a true strike. It might have missed. I'm not sure. No, I got a critical hit. I don't know how much damage it did, but I saw in the text I did a critical hit. Or maybe that was something else. I don't know. The text goes by so fast and there's so many people in my party that it's kind of hard to tell exactly which one it is. Which is why I keep the damage numbers on the screen too, because they're more direct or immediate. The only thing you really got to keep an eye on, aside from like your health in a normal battle, like with all these NPCs, you got to keep an eye on your white mage's current MP level, or current MP amount, I mean. Because if they run out of MP, they're not going to be able to heal anyone, and then everyone's just going to keep taking damage and not restore their health. Got to keep an eye on how much MP your white mage has every once in a while. Which currently she has 200, which is low, but not extremely low. So we can probably do a couple more battles. Maybe at least 2 more battles before I have to like worry about her health or her magic getting too low. I wonder if I went in there, if that would be a good place to level up at this point in that cave. But I really want to get to the forest and check that place out. Because I know that's like the next step to go. I don't even know if this is the best place to get XP for this level. It's just a place that I know where there's enemies I can fight. So, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm doing it right, but aside from last Thursday, I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm doing everything 100% the best way. I like that Orcish Trooper. They look like they've got a either a Star Wars Stormtrooper mask or a something from Warhammer 40k or like StarCraft. What they look like. It's really cool armor on that orc. I just think it looks cool. I've never seen this orc anywhere else in the game so far. So I'm just looking through all my spells. I got blaze spikes. Start the battle if I can. What else I got? All these little effect ones. They tell you what they do up at the very top. Some of these are really specific stuff, like it lowers an enemy's mind and reduces its HP. Weird. Like, yeah, I would use those if I was soloing or if I was in a group of people, but right now I don't really need to use them, so I'm not going to use them. There's another cool one that I have that I didn't use last time. I think only red mages can do it. I could be wrong about this. Only red mages, or maybe white mages, maybe, because they get both. And that is End Stone. E-N Stone. And I have another one too, I think. I have another one. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I thought I had another one. I thought someone was attacking us for a sec. Let me check. I could have sworn I had another one. Well, anyways, there's these spells called N, like E-N at the start, and then it'll be End Stone, End Blizzard maybe, End Fire, or something like that. So what it does is it adds an element of magic to your attacks, your physical attacks. So every time you do a physical attack, you'll be doing like a rock attack with your whatever weapon you're using. So it's pretty cool. We got a lot of experience on that. 2,125. So that's where I want to be, I think. But text is a little small. It's like she has some kind of auto regen on her MP currently, so it's actually higher than it was when we started that fight, which is cool, really cool. So I don't have to worry about anything like that, like losing your MP or whatever. Getting easier as we go on with these same monster group. Oh, another thing. Randomly, I didn't mean to click that. A random idea popped in my head that I think I was gonna say this at the start, but on today's stream, last week's stream, we played it at 1080p resolution. This time I maxed it up all the way to 4K. Now the video stream itself is not 4K, but the game itself is running in 4K resolution, so it looks a little bit better. The HUD might be a little bit different size. You can adjust the HUD separately from resolution on this game, which is really nice. So it should look a little bit clearer than it did before. Not a whole lot, but it should look as good as possible. That's the highest I can go to. There might be a way to get higher than 4K resolution on this game, but I don't think so. I don't really see the point in doing it any higher. It already looks great. It looks a little bit better, in my opinion, than the 1080p. But I want to go any lower than 1080p. And it still runs the exact same. Like, I'm running this through OBS window. Like, I'm looking at it through the OBS window on my screen. Now, granted, there's been a couple drop frames, but I think that was when I tabbed over. I think that's what it was. I could be wrong about that. Also, there was a hiccup last week where I lost like 90 frames, which is still like 0%. This one says I dropped 174 frames in an hour-ish, and it's still 0% of the entire stream. So it's not like it's a consistent thing. I don't think it has anything to do with the resolution necessarily. Hey, we checked this last time. It didn't do anything, right? Yeah, it's like you're supposed to do it for a quest. Brian says, the music in this area reminds me of Final Fantasy X. It's so good. Yeah, the music in this game is great, and it's almost like underrated because, I know, it is really good. The other area, there's much better music in this game, by the way. I can show you some other areas eventually. I don't know if we'll get there today, but there's some... Oh my god. Yo, disengage. Disengage. Let's go over here. That was scary. I didn't realize there was so many orcs over there. Well, I did, but I was almost too close. But yeah, there's a really good soundtrack in this game. I haven't heard the whole thing because I've only done like the base expansion. And the base areas pretty much, and then a couple other random ones, but there's good soundtrack in this game. Now, I don't know who did the music for this game. It wasn't Uematsu. Wasn't Nobuo Uematsu. It was, that's the guy that did the Final Fantasy music, right? Or I'm mixing up with someone else. But yeah, it's not the guy that did the main Final Fantasy games, like the first 9 or 10 Final Fantasy games. But it's really good. I don't know if he's done any other Final Fantasy games either. I don't know specifically the composer of this game. I just know it's not all by the same guy that did the first 10 Final Fantasy games and Rad Racer. If you want to count Rad Racer, because yes, that's a Square game. I don't know why those orcs are not aggroing, but I'm pretty happy that they're not yet. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the like lack of aggro here. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Normally these guys would just be all on me, like not all of them, but this one, that one that walked up the hill without the helmet, and the one I just fought would be fighting at the same time. So that's weird that they didn't really see me. I don't know why. Could be a reason, but it doesn't look like it. There's no effect on me that would make me any more hidden. So I've got these for my weapon. What are they called? Weapon skills. You start out with that one, then you unlock more and more as you go. All different effects. This one's pretty good. And then what they do is basically like you have a TP meter underneath your HP and MP. You have something called TP, and I believe that's mainly used for weapon skills. And when you use it, it depletes it back to 0. You can go up to 1,000 TP, which is basically 100%. You have to have that to use it. Once you get to 2,000 or 3,000, it's basically like double or triple your TP. And I kind of wasted that there. I did a little late, but I did it when the guy had not very much health. But it still killed him, so that's cool. So, what? Trying to find a good place to kind of make a little camp or so, to just kind of keep enemies, kill them, and then keep safe at the same time. Seems like a good area, like back here. Yeah, I don't know if you're talking about the music, the area music specifically, which I think you were, but or the battle music. 'Cause the battle music changes in certain areas too. Like this is not the normal battle music that the game has. So they're both really good, actually. They have a good sense of like atmosphere with these or ambience with some of these soundtracks in this game. Each little area will have its own little soundtrack too. Like I don't think you'll hear this song anywhere else in the game, so that's what I mean. It's pretty obvious, but still, it's like, oh, there's that Earth Elemental up there. Yeah, he was up there last week. That Earth Elemental could potentially be really strong. I don't know. I don't know. It looks like that Earth Elemental is doing something, but I don't know if it's attacking me or not. So, I don't think it is. It would be in the chat. We can check out that Earth Elemental after the fight and just see if it's killable. I probably won't fight it because it might mess up the EXP chain. But, it might be cool. It doesn't really matter what I do. I mean, I can do things to help them fight, but they're so good at, like, just fighting that I don't have to do too much. There is things I gotta do, like keep my distance and like not pick a fight with more than one monster. Unless, I could probably do 2 monsters, but I don't want to do 2 monsters. Oh, I think that Earth Elemental's coming at us. Oh, nope, it went up. But there is an orc on the other side of the hill. As well as one on top. Pretty much got him. I think I heard a growl. It could be an orc aggroing. Just that same orc. Let's check out that Earth Elemental, see what it... no, it's the wrong one. Oh, they're super weak, Earth Elemental. It's super weak. Like, it won't even, like... It probably won't even aggro me. It's like... Yeah, it's not even worthwhile, so I won't even fight it. It would mess up my chain, probably. Yeah, check my drop frames. They haven't changed since I tabbed over. I think I minimized something at one point. I believe that's what caused it. Even with this game running at 4K, on a 4K monitor, and me live streaming it at the same time, not in 4K live stream though, but just me live streaming while the game's running in 4K. It's only running like 15% or less on my CPU on OBS, so not very intense as far as I've seen. And then the online's in the green at 10,000 kilobytes per second. Bits or bytes, I don't know. But yeah, not too bad. Actually, that's really good. Actually, I think there's another orc attacking me. That's kind of careful. A lot of orcs getting close, it's kind of making me a little nervous. Let's just help out with some magic spells. What's another good spell that I could use aside from Fire 2? Well, Stone 2 is the weakest of the elemental ones, or at least the earliest one you get, so it'll just should load faster. It takes less MP to use too. It's kind of weird how Fire, Blizzard, Earth, or Stone, and then like the electrical, like thunder attacks, magic. I mean, in this game they're not like equal and elemental. They might be, but they take different MP to use. So, like for example, I go to magic, fire. You can't really see it. Let's see if I can adjust this actually. See how it says down there, like right underneath where I'm at? MP cost is 7 for fire. Well, look at Blizzard, 8 MP. And Arrow, which is wind, 6. Oh, 6 is lower. I think stone is even lower, 4. So like, they're all elemental attacks. And I believe they work like they should, like elementally, like in Final Fantasy VIII or something. But, it's weird how they cost different amounts of MP. Maybe they do a little bit more damage as they get more MP. I don't know, it's weird. It's like, why does Fire and Blizzard take a different amount of magic to use? They might do more damage and be a different element. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure. I haven't really tested that out to a big extent, really. I mean, I've used them all. I haven't really like looked at the specific damage that they cause, and also it pertains to what level you are too, so hard to keep track of that. You can really find it in like a strategy guide or something though. I used to actually have the strategy guide for Final Fantasy XI. It was pretty cool. If you got it today, it'd probably be pointless because it's like outdated. Oh my god, there's an orc right there. Staring at us. Doing absolutely nothing. I don't want to move because he'll probably, like, he'll definitely join in the fight. But I'll just stand still where I am. Well, not still because I'm fighting, but you know what I mean. Like, not walk at all. Maybe he won't see me, but we're gonna fight him next anyways. The orc is Chasur. I say that. Oh, he just walked off. I guess we're not fighting him next. I'll go for the Impaler. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's Aldo. This guy's aggroing. I think, yeah. Maybe it's Aldo. I don't know. Something's different where we're all restoring our MP, or the ones of us that have MP that are magic using classes. It's just going up automatically, which is really cool. It could be because higher level. If there's a new ability that is accessible. Or for the NPCs, I mean, that I don't know about. Or maybe it's because Aldo. I don't know. I'll have to test that theory with using a different character than Aldo and see what goes up. Because I usually don't use Aldo. I usually use Lion. Or like, I can just pick anyone really. I also switch out Nana Amigo, which is the cat girl. I switch her out to a different class too. These ones are pretty good, so I always go with these ones. I never really have too much of a problem with these ones that I've been using. I have had some trust NPCs, alter egos, that they didn't work as well. Definitely you want a healer one, definitely. It's always good. Like, there's no reason to not have a healer on your team if you have the option to use it already. Like, why would you not want to get healed automatically? Even if you were at a white mage class that you were playing, I'd say you'd still probably, it would be nice to have a white mage on your party, you know? Like, why would, yeah, that would just help you out a lot too. Yeah, we're gonna check our experience points total after this, but I think we're getting close to a level up. We're gonna check it though, right after this fight. Unless the level up pops up right after this. It might. It might. Okay, we got him. Now, Kupipi, my white mage, her MP is running low, very low. It's like at 9, or is it a 3? I can't see very well for some reason. But yeah, we are going to not only switch her out first, then we're going to check our XP, or yeah, XP. So release. Go back to trust. And go up to the character that you want. Sometimes you have to wait a little bit, but yeah. So now she's back, and she's got... Well, now she's at the bottom of the list down there. She's at the bottom, because she's the most recent summoned. So, she's at the bottom, but also, now she's got full MP. I'm going to go ahead and rest while I'm waiting. I'm going to check out... Oh, we're very close to leveling up. So in that case, I don't even have to rest, because when you level up, you get full HP and MP. So I just want to go up a little bit, and then I'll be good. Just one, because I don't want to waste this, like, rest. Let's go up a little bit. There we go. Now, whoever I kill next is going to level me up, so... If they're still getting me 2,000 points, yeah. This guy will get me. I can catch him before he takes off. Hey, my elemental magic went up by 0.1 points. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, yeah. Kill this guy, level up. Then we just gotta do it, what, 3 more times? But we can check out Jugner Forest before that, so we don't have to stay in this area all the way to 70, doing the same stuff. We can go anywhere, really. You might be wondering why I'm not doing, like, quests. You don't really get experience for your normal quests. It's more for, like, items or, like, get to certain things unlocked. I'm pretty sure, like, most quests don't give you experience in this game. So it's not like World of Warcraft where you're doing quests all the time, fetch quests and stuff. It's not like that. You get most of your experience just from killing things. It goes by pretty quickly. Like, I've already done this. I'm at level 85, but which I could be doing that class too, but I really want to get the Black Mage up. And I think the one I did 85 was the Red Mage, so I don't really have to be doing this. But since I'm on stream, I'm trying to get back into it. It's a good place for me to get back into it. It's just leveling up. Not again, but leveling up another class. Okay, now we're having some problems. I leveled up. Yes, that is good. But we've got 2 guys fighting us, so that is not good. We're gonna have to be careful in this fight. I might have to close my window, it's a little loud outside. Yeah, we gotta be careful in this fight. I'll close my window after this, it's probably really loud on the mic. Hard to say, there's a bunch of cars in the parking lot. But the parking lot's right outside my window, sadly. It's not, I don't have the backyard of my window, I have the front of my window. I'll close in a little bit. I want to get through this fight without dying. Potentially. My mouse is going down. Let's see. Mental scene. Oh, you can't hear what I'm hearing? Well, you didn't hear any of that? Can you hear what I'm saying, though? See, my mic was updating, and I think it might have reverted to some, like, noise-canceling settings. It was updating, but it didn't update successfully or something. I don't know, it's weird. Like, stuck at 99% on the G-Hub app launch thing. The Logitech app was not working right. So you didn't hear any of that stuff like 30 seconds ago. It was fairly loud. So if it's not in the mic, then I guess there's no reason for me to close my window because it'll get hot in here. I do have my wow, no background noise. That is really good. That is kind of crazy because I always worried about that too. But I don't have my fan on either. Last week we had my fan on, and I could have sworn it would make background noise, but I had it on the lowest setting for my fan, and it was still like you guys said there was. I think it was Brian. Yeah, you said there was no noise. It was weird. This mic's really good. Only problem with it that I'm having currently is the cord that I have for it's a little loose, so it can fall out easily. And also, I had a cord that I was using for this better, but I'm using that for my controller. So I kind of need that controller. Oh, wow. Health got really low there. I think we survived, though. We have to go over here to home base and regroup a little bit. I think anyone's chasing me. Wait. Dude, why are you up on the hill? Is there a monster up there that he's fighting? Why is he up on the hill? I don't know. Oh my god. Well, let's try something. I'm in first person. Yeah, there. Now, let's bring her back. Yeah, why were those guys up there? What were they doing? A little adventure of their own up there. Aldo and Z, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe there was a monster up there that I didn't see, like the elemental, that was just really quick and easy to kill. I honestly don't know. It didn't seem like anything was happening. Let's check the chat log. Or the, you know, attack logs. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure whether they were stuck up on the hill, but they were. It was really weird. So, now, we're a decent way into level 67. We're gonna work our way back out of this orc area. Even though they're, let's see. Let's check them. They're still tough. No, there's two. Let's try to bring one, but I could probably do two if I tried. Might actually aggro both of them, I'm not sure. So, let's fight one. Fight the other. Work our way out. Check out Jugner Forest for you. So we didn't get to go there last time. I wanted to go there last time. It was a little bit slower than I expected for the battles. Looks like that orc over there is going to try to fight us. This could get hard, guys. Like, really hard. Need someone to heal me. There's my heal coming in. Nice. Thank you for letting me know that, Brian, because I wouldn't know about the background noise otherwise. It's pretty cool. There's like voices and stuff up there. I don't know how loud it is or not. Oh, water's a good smell too. Let's try water. Try out water. Let's hit one of the big ones. I have so much MP right now that like, I just keep doing like Thunder 3 to help me out in this situation. Of course, look, they have cooldowns too, so I can't just do the same one. That one got canceled because I got punched back. This is gonna be a hard fight. Okay, we killed one of them. Now I've got to... Where is he? There we go. I'm gonna target the other one and fight him. There we go. We should be able to do this as long as nothing like else joins us. I think I should have something else. Also, my magic might be stronger than it was before. Not just because of the things I equipped, like the wand, and I think I equipped something else. It might have... No, I think it was just the wand. Maybe a ring? Or something else I equipped compared to last week. But... not only that, I switched with the red mage. So I don't know, is Dark Knight better for magic, or is red mage? I would assume red mage as a subclass for black mage. Maybe Dark Knight, who knows? Oh my god, my healer is at 65 health. Oh my god, we gotta focus really hard on this one, because healer, very low health. I hope she can cure herself. Can I cure her? That's the question. And cure myself. Yeah, I should keep my health up just in case. I'm gonna cure myself with Cure 3, which is nice that I have that now. So, also if I get in a real pickle, I have like a limit break I can do, but that was a really long cooldown. So I'm not sure how long the cooldown is. Wow, she survived. With very low health. So I'm going to release her and Cooldown should be fine. Pumping her back up. Yeah, that was a risky battle. Two orcs, and one of them was a strong with the armor. Or the helmet. So now we're working our way out of this little area. I kind of want to check out what's in there, too. Look at that comet. In the sky, that comet. I don't know if that means anything in the game, but it's cool. Have nice weather in this game, weather effects. If I get aggro, that's okay, I'll fight him, but I'm not going to fight someone on purpose right now. You know what I just noticed? The chat box, the chat log for NPCs, almost the same color as the chat box up here, which is randomized, I believe. Oh no, this isn't randomized, this is set, but the usernames is randomized. I don't know why. It's like it's always like a different color for everyone's usernames in my chat box every time I start the stream again. And I don't know how to fix that necessarily. Yeah, it's Sephiroth doing something up there. Yeah, it's just Sephiroth up there. So we're gonna go to that forest I kept talking about. I've been there before, but I was level 60, and everything was hard. Like, very hard. Like, to the point where I didn't even try to fight anyone. But, which I could take a mount there, too, actually. I'll speed things up. Let's see, what's a funny one? What's a funny one? A red crab. You better look at that comment. There it is. Weird. I actually see it better when you're non-first person for some reason. Let's look at the sky. It's just like, oh, there's the moon. Okay. Why does the moon, like, rotate with you? You see that? Like, you're turning your head, and the shadow of the moon is rotating with you. It's a little weird. I don't know if... But does it do that in third person too? I can't even see it in third person currently. Or the camera doesn't aim up that high. That is weird though. Why would it do that? It could be like a first person, because some things are act a little differently when you're in the first person view. For whatever reason in this game. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense, but it does in this game. Some smoke over there. I don't know why. Riding my crab across the world. There we go. I got new coffee creamer. It's it says it's plant-based, but it's just almond, you know. It's almond non-dairy creamer, which I do almond milk most of the time anyways. It tastes really good. It's caramel, which is what I normally get, a caramel, you know, flavor, but it tastes better than the other brand that I get. It's a different brand. It's not International Delight. It's like, I don't have the receipt, but it's something better than that. Oh, I remember something else I wanted to do on the stream. I want to talk about my recent pickups. I don't know if I want to do that on the stream or not, but we might. Oh, the mount carries over when you go to a different zone? I thought it would dismount you when you went to the zone. I don't know why I remember it being differently. Maybe it's just the cities you can't, because you can't ride them in the cities. Anyways, this is Jugner Forest in the different time zone. It has different music here. I don't remember the song being in the normal Jugner Forest. I think there was a song for normal Jugner Forest. But anyways, we're going to summon our trust to see how strong the monsters are here. But yeah, later in the stream, if I don't forget, I want to talk about my recent pickups. Some of them, actually all of them, well, yeah, most of them tie into videos that I want to do in August. And I've got my cat back here, which I wanted to have my cat in the last video, and technically he almost was, but he was just like off screen, so just barely completely off camera, but he was just there, and I found out after the stream, I was like, oh, forgot about him. At least reminded me about him last night, because he was over on my TV. Yeah, I should put that on the stream. Let's do a little test and see if the MP still restores on its own when not using Aldo. It could be Aldo's effect. I have no idea. But we'll try Lion like we used before, so I can test the theory. a little bit. Should be. No, I can just switch out. So, we're in a new area. It's me, actually. I've been in this area, but this is like the higher level version of this area, because you're like back in time. Or something like that. Oh, it's weird. It's weird. But this is one of the first area, well, not one of the first areas you go to in the game, but in terms of like expansions, this was in the first expansion of the game, or the base game actually. It's not like one of the first places you go to, but it's close to that. So I gotta be on the lookout for monsters. So there's nothing here yet. A good way to do that is to walk and then hit the D-pad, which is your targeter. If you pick up something on target, then you can fight it. Because like, there's also there's a compass down the bottom left. That should help you out too, with a compass/radar. But if you go to like the actual map, the maps are not very interactive in this game. Sure, they have like a grid, and sure they show where you're at on it, but if you're like looking at the map while you're running, it won't update currently. Like it won't show you like moving on the map basically. And it doesn't show any enemies in the map either. And there should be enemies like down this path, or some eventually once we're into the forest. I want to see what's over here too. Oh, there's an enemy. Let's see. I don't know how strong they are here at all, so. Yeah, that's a Jinn, or a Genie, however you want to pronounce that. Which, I think it's like a bomb. Incredibly tough. This might not be a good place for me. I don't know if it's a bomb enemy or not. I think it is a bomb. Anyways, let's see the next enemies we got. Should be little leeches and stuff, but I don't know what level they are in this part of the game. Just want to explore. Take some risks, explore this game. Yeah, there's a bomb. There's one down there. What is in that gate? Like, nothing? Nothing? Tra-la-la? Jump down here. Leeches. Too weak to be worthwhile. So if you got a big variety of difficult... That guy, he'll wreck me up there, that bomb. Ignis Jinn. We're not gonna fight him. That little, like, leech is super weak. Now there's the Funguar? How do you pronounce that? Funguar? Also, too weak. Jugner Funguar. Look at that guy. He's so cool. What else we got? If I can find like a beastman or a beast tribe guy, like the orcs, that might be what I want to fight here. But there could be other things too. Oh, Bitty Bug. But the Bitty Bug is a decent challenge. It's a good place to start as any. Yeah, I believe the original level Jugner Forest does not have this monster or this monster type. Like visually, they might, but I don't remember seeing a ladybug or a bitty bug type monster in the original Jugner Forest. Other ones, yeah, like the leeches and what the Fungars, yes. So this level, I think there's like a battlefield here, which is why it keeps the same music for the area and the battles. I think that's why. Because you notice when I went to fight, there was no transition in music on this one. These guys should be pretty weak, so we'll probably not get a lot of experience from this. But once again, it might be better just to go back and fight those orcs. Oh, that's the other thing I gotta check. Oh, I have Jugner Forest Records of Eminence already set up. I was making sure I had that, because if I didn't, then I wouldn't get any XP bonus. But let's double check that also real quick. Let's see, as a current quest, where is it? It's on the list somewhere. Should be like 5. Jugner Forest, oh 4. You actually get more XP for this one. You get 700 instead of 600, or yeah, instead of 600 like it was in the other zone. This one's too weak. The enemy difference in like strength is really different here. Like it's like there's something that's impossibly strong or like incredibly tough, I mean, and then there's these guys which are like I can kill them easily, and there's like things that are like really weak. So I don't know, weird. Well, this is a new area to look at, and there probably is something stronger here. There is, I think there's an orc stronghold here. I don't know if there is in the subversion of Duckner Forest. I haven't explored. I've never been to this part yet. Even when I was leveling up my other character, I'm pretty sure I did it on like another island or another continent. I didn't do it here. Which is why I'm doing it here for this one, because I've never been here before, so it's like I don't want to explore the same place twice necessarily. I want a different experience with this job than I did with the other job, which was Red Mage. Oh, my EXP ring's off. It got maxed out. It didn't time out, I got maxed out, so I gotta turn on my experience ring if I can. Might have to kill this monster first. Let's see. Nope, I can do it during the fight. Well, that's cool. Okay, I got my XP bonus on now. Really nice to have that going. Gave me 730 XP, but I don't know if that activated... I don't know if that gave me XP boost yet. Let's check the... Oh yeah, because the last one was 300 experience points. This one was about 700, and it's supposed to be 150%, I think, increase in experience points. There's one that gives you more than 150%, I believe, like a 200. But they don't last as long, and you have to activate them more frequently. They have a lower cap where you have to activate them again, and then they give you less time, I think, but you get like more faster. But in the long run, when you're actually playing it, it's better, I think, to do the one that I have equipped. I think. I could be wrong. There'll probably be a better one that I don't know about, but I got this thing, I think, from one of those events. You use your login points, you get an experience boosting ring. Pretty cool. Now these guys, it doesn't matter if they aggro, they're really easy. Well, it says decent challenges, but, I mean, that is still, they're going by real fast. Another thing, oh, you know what the drop frames might actually be? It might have been when I was loading between zones, it might have slowed things down a little bit. Because there's a little more drop frames, but still at 0%. It's kind of weird. The number's more, but like double. Which makes sense, I've been between different zones. So that could be where the drop frames are. I don't know. It's not really a problem at all because it's 0%. But it's not technically 0, it's like 0.1, it says. Oh, now the music stopped. I don't know what happened there. Maybe the battle's over or wherever the battlefield is. Okay. Stag beetle, which I actually have that as a mount. Let's go ahead and check that. I'm trying to find a place where I can kind of chill. I have to take a little break. I have to go to the bathroom, guys, but I will not end the stream. I will be right back. Yeah, so, okay. I'm going to go to the bathroom. It's the perfect time to do it right now, so go to the bathroom. And I'll be right back. Whoa. Oh no, my cat. My cat. Here, let's just watch the stream, cat. Okay, what do I need? Whoa. Camera. I'll be right back, guys. Hello, I'm back. Hello there. This is my cat. My cat is amazing. It's a cool cat. I can play the guitar. My cat is amazing. Cat. Okay. Anyways, enough about the cat. I just noticed my character's shield is really cool looking. I don't know. Wait, what shield am I wearing? I don't know. It looks really cool. Like, I don't remember it looking that cool. Hey, it's Zarazad. What's up? He says, oh, /backslash. Yeah, I just got back from a little break. I had to go to the bathroom real quick. But yeah, so we were in Jugner Forest in the past, just leveling up. Actually, I don't explore this area at all, so I don't know if there's something good to level up against on it. I don't even know what I'm doing exactly. Yeah, just playing Final Fantasy XI casually. I haven't set up a schedule or a real focus just yet. I probably will have that towards the end of this week, like a set schedule, and I'll post, and then I'll continue it from there as we go. But for now, kind of like what I was doing on last week, I'm just kind of leveling up and stuff. So currently I'm at 67. We've gone up one level or 1.5 about on this stream so far. We started the stream at 3:30, but I did some other stuff too, like a little while. Anyways, we're going to oh yeah, I was gonna check out my shield because I was like, this shield looks really cool. I didn't even really look at it that close. What is this shield called? It's the Arc Shield. And honestly, it's not very good, but I have it equipped. So I can always upgrade that. But I don't know. I don't know I have that, but it just looks cool. Maybe that's why I have it, because it looks cool. No, I think I know what I did was I switched jobs like a long time ago. And I just equipped whatever I could at the time, and I just haven't upgraded it yet. Kind of like how I don't have any pants on. Like, look, I don't have any leg armor on. I just need to go buy some stuff or find it somewhere. I might even have some in my inventory storage, but I don't know. So we're killing these things called bitty bugs, which are really easy to kill. But we're going to try to find something stronger than that, hopefully, in here. Because there should be stronger monsters. There's one that's, like, incredibly tough that we saw as a bomb, but there's not a whole lot of that. I don't know. Let's check out the sprite. What was the sprite? The sprite is tough. Alright, let's not fight the sprite yet. But next we'll fight the sprite. Oh, we can get some equipment for sparks. Do you want to see how many sparks I've got? I think I have like max sparks, so I don't know if I'll do it on the stream, but I'll definitely go and do that. Let's see. It should be in Quest. Yeah, look at all my sparks. They're maxed out. I have 99,999 sparks, which is, I don't know if it's the max total, but I think it's maxed out for what I potentially have right now. You know, like, I can't get any more. It's capped. So we've got sparks. We just gotta go, you know, turn them in, get some equipment. Now those beetles are weak too. We checked those out. Let's fight the sprite. Yeah. Seriously. Oh, I got a lot of sparks there. I don't know why I have so much. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've spent them in the past. I'm pretty sure I've done that. But they're just filled up now. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can spend them in either Windurst, which is my home nation, or maybe even in Juneau. I'm not sure. I don't know about Juneau, but I can get to either one really easily. I'll just do that either if I die, if I wipe out, or if when I'm towards the end of the video, maybe I'll do that. Or maybe I'll do it in between videos, who knows. It's not incredibly important right now, but it will be important to get armor and equipment soon. Or next time in town, I'll just get it, probably, what I'll do. Oh, yeah. My home nation's Windurst. So I can just do it there. Is that the one that you turn them in like at the gate, like the gate guard, or is that somewhere else? If you know specifically where to get it. I know like you go to like the gates to exit the city and they have like a guard with a specific title. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I don't know how I stacked up so much of them. I guess it's just been a while since I've, you know, turned any in, I guess. What's that? Oh, logging point. Yeah, I haven't really done anything with logging. Check my phone real quick. I'll just checking out my phone. Okay, so let's also check the map. Where am I? I'm just following the path. Oh yeah, near the gate. Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with Sandoria. Bastock's the one that I was confusing because I've never made a starting character in Bastock before. So Windurst is my home. I feel like Windurst is the most confusing one in terms of layout, but I'm familiar with it. And Sandoria is like, it's really easy to know where everything is. That's why I like Sandoria. Yeah. I feel like Sandoria is a great place to start at. It's easier for me at least to know where all the locations are. Sandoria. So, well, we're not getting as much XP here as I was during the Orc camp. At least we can kill the enemies faster, and at least we are moving our way through it. Now, I did get these quests just reset recently. Let's see, the Jugner Forest. I'm doing this one to get extra points. And it also gives me some sparks too, even though I can't really get them. But it does give me extra experience. So I want to make sure that's still on there. Anything here? A bunch of things on there. You can get extra points, items, rewards, currency from. Let's just double check. I don't think I've been to this area before. I'm gonna have like in the normal time for Jugner, but not the Jugner S. I'm trying to figure out. I don't want to get turned around. I guess if I just stay on the path, then I won't get turned around. But it is easy to get distracted. Okay, there's a beast, not a beast man, but there's a Smilodon. It's easy though, but then this thing's tough. They have such a big range of like in this area of like that's NPC. Never mind. What's this guy gotta say? Greetings, fair traveler. My people would entreat thy assistance and offer rich reward in return. Thou should speak with my sister Callisto, who abides in Grauberg's Witchfire Glen. There was another pixie in the last zone that said something very similar. So, but I don't think she said exactly where Callisto is. If I can find that. Witchfire Glen. Grauberg. Well, that's a different zone, right? Grauberg. See if I have Grauberg's map. Where would it be? Grauberg. There's Gustaberg. Well, that's not Grauberg. I don't know. Grauberg. It sounds familiar, but maybe I'm thinking of Gustaberg. Let's check every map that I've been to or that I might actually have, because you have to buy the maps. These are all the places I've actually been to. That cat might attack me. I don't think it will, but it might. Oh, this is where I'm at now, right here. Okay. Maybe it's a small place on a map and not a map itself. Either that or I don't have it or I've never been there or something like that. Let's see. Nope. I didn't check all the ones at the top. I don't think it Yeah, I think I checked all these already. Yeah, I'm not sure where that is. She's talking about Grauberg. Witchfire Glen. Could that be somewhere that branches off from here? If you go down there, it takes you to the plateau. If you go on the path that I'm going on right now, it'll take you to it. Could it be somewhere that branch like a cave in Spore Hollow, maybe? I don't know. Witchfire Glen. Sounds cool. I would like to go there, just even if it's not like anything important. It would just be kind of cool to check out. These guys should be easy. I didn't check them right away, but I did check them earlier. Yeah, it's easy prey. Smack them down. Thunder 3. Thunder 3 coming up. Sure. Oh, he's getting up. Ah. Claw Cyclone. Got me all the Claw Cyclone attack right at the end. Weird. Alright. Let's make sure we're going the right way. I don't have to kill things that give me like 2000 XP like the other ones were. It'd be nice, but I just kind of want to... You know, it gets kind of boring just killing orcs in the same little circle like, forever. So I'd rather like at least kind of travel while I'm killing, you know? Bum, 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 bum. Sounds cool. That one, for whatever reason, was significantly easier to kill. And it gave me more experience, which is weird. I think someone did a critical hit. The lion got a critical hit, yeah. I feel like I've been here before, and I was sneaking around here, so I didn't fight anything because I was too weak or something. And there's like these gates that aren't there in the normal version of Jugner. And I feel like, I don't know if this is true or not, but this is what I remember, I think. And there's like gates, and you can only access them one way, like they're one-way gates, and there might be a point where I can't travel any further. If that's the case, then I'll go back into the orc thing, and then next video we'll do something completely different, so I'll have more of a focus on what I'm doing, because I need to look up like a guide of exactly where I should be going. And the thing that I'm probably going to be doing next time is probably limit breaking, removing the level cap for my character, but I want to level up this black mage that I'm on right now to before I do that, or before I even get close to doing that. I do have a character, or I do have a job that's level 85, which is I think the current cap that I have for this character, so I need to bypass those. What the heck is that? What? What the heck is that? It's not an enemy. I don't know what it is. It's an auroral alicorn. Is it going to attack me? I don't know. Let's find out. It's not an enemy. I don't know what to do with it. If anyone knows in the chat what to do with this thing, it's probably part of a quest. Can I talk to it? No. You click on it, it just brings up your menu of like, not your attack menu, just like your menu. So I don't know. It's just a random NPC, I guess, in this regards. Never seen that auroral alicorn. It looks really cool though. Don't know what the purpose of it is, but it does look really cool. Like that'd be a cool mount or something like that. Like a mount of that would be awesome. You know, these things don't really, they aggro me, I think, but they're not like going right after me because they're super weak. I don't think there's any way through this gate. I think you have to ride a ramp and go over it from the other side. or something. Like the beastmen orc have like blocked it off or something. There's no way through there, I believe. So we are going to go back to the trail. Some of these cats might aggro me. I don't know. I can fight them. Doesn't matter. Don't have to, but I can. That alicorn was really cool looking, though. I don't know. I'd like to know more about what it's for. It's probably for a quest. A cave. Let's check out this cave. Could be a troll cave, like in The Hobbit. Who knows? Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a gnoll. It's a gnoll cave. Well, how strong is this gnoll? He's very tough. Feeling brave tonight? Yeah, let's fight this gnoll. Is this just like a little cubby? Like a den? It's not an actual, like, place I can travel into? I don't know. But I've never noticed this, so let's fight him. It's gonna kick my butt if I'm not careful. So, we're gonna do our best to fight this gnoll. This is what I was fighting in the other zone. Now, my MP is really low, so I probably should have, like, waited. Fact, I'm gonna kind of chill it on the magic spells, even though I'm a black mage. I think I can still take him down. We're already at half of health. I'll put blaze spikes on just in case. Well, let's see. Sometimes the camera goes nuts. I'll wait for it to get to at least 2,000 points before I use my weapon attack ability. It's not that strong anyways, but it'll give me a little bit of damage onto the enemy if it hits. Camera block. Okay. I've been hitting it. There we go. A little more points. A little more points. About 125 more points I need. One more hit should give me enough points. Do it at 2 times power. Alright, let's hit him with the strike. See if it did any damage or if it missed. I think it missed. All that TP, I think it missed. It could have hit, I can't really tell. Either that or my normal attack missed, and it was like right after it. So sometimes it's hard to tell because it makes it on pretty quickly. Maybe I put timestamps on the attacks. I wonder if I can do that actually. Or if I can timestamp these attacks down here. Oops. Use the last of my magic. Okay, never mind. He's already dead. I was gonna say use the last of my magic to knock him out, but yeah. I got a ton of experience for that. 2,550. Now, is this a zone, or is this just a little den for the gnoll? It's just a gnoll den. Wow. I didn't know they even had those. Even on, like, regular Jugner, I didn't know they had those. I've never noticed it. It's a really cool attack going on there. So you see this part right here, there's like a ramp. That ramp allows you to come over this fence here. I know there's a thing blocking it, but yeah, so that's all I get to do to travel over those fences. But I don't know. I gotta find the right way to go, or if I can travel this way. through the forest. I don't know if they'll let me go through it or not. Alright, so... Oh, you can hear them through the mic. They're actually outside. I should probably close my window, actually. I wasn't sure if you guys could hear them or not, so I wasn't trying to, like... I was trying to have it, like, clip through the mic. Noise filter? Oh, wow, we're getting attacked by both of them. So I didn't know that cats could aggro you. I mean, I knew they could, but they're pretty weak, so it's not... Kill the bug or kill the cat first? It just depends. Well, it's not too bad. You can hear them a little bit, but probably not as loud as me. They're like outside the window in the parking lot. I mean, yeah, I can hear them pretty clearly, but I wasn't sure if it would go through the mic more or less, so I was talking, so I just kind of waited. Oh yeah, my MP is still really low. I was like, what's going on? I need to heal my MP. Which, you can do that through ethers, just like a normal Final Fantasy, but they're kind of rare-ish. So, the best way to heal your MP is just sitting down and resting. It doesn't go up usually on its own unless, if you're just walking around or stuff, unless you have some kind of regen on your character. So I'm gonna have to rest a little bit. If I have anything else I can do, I can do an attack real quick here. So these enemies, if I fight two of them at a time, it's not a problem. But this, it's like, there we go. Take him almost down. I did 270 points. Just more than a typical attack, even from the other guys. So that's cool. Let's find a place with no enemies, like, but also has a good viewpoint in case enemies come up. And I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna first I'm gonna get rid of Kufipi and get her back again to full MP. And then I'm going to rest my character for a little while, which will give me time to check the menus and stuff, see where my experience points are currently on my path to level 70. Okay, so we're resting there. Oh, we're very close to level 68. See, sometimes it's good to fight a lot of small enemies because you can kill them real fast. Or not small, but like decent or easy enemies. Because you can kill them faster. And the big ones are good, but if you're just fighting the big ones, it takes longer. But they do give you like 2,000 experience, so it's hard to say which one's faster or slower when you're trying to just level up. It's hard to say. So, yeah, we're almost level 68. Pretty good. Once my MP gets to like 600, and right now it's at 116. Once it gets to like 600, then I'll be good to go. But this is what you have to do. You have to sit and wait. Sit and spin, actually. Well, you can't actually spin, or it'll get you back up if you press anything on the movement stick, or if you get attacked. So, let's see what else I can look at here. Can I equip this? I can, but I have this thing right here which actually gives me a bonus, so I'm going to keep that equipped. It's weird that there's an ammunition slot, and I have something that's equipped to it that's not ammunition. It's like an extra accessory. and it gives me bonuses. So that's a really cool one to have. I don't know why it goes in the accessories slot, or the ammunition slot rather. Oh, you know what I could do? I can check my what items I have in here, and then I can also sort them, and maybe I can free up some space. So yeah, I freed up 5 slots, and then I'm able to change. There's like a backlog of like items that's temporary. So if your inventory is full and you clear it, then those items that you got will start to go into it. There's a limit to like how far back it is, I think. But you see, I cleared it. I had full inventory. I cleared out 5 slots, and then a 1 came in from the last fight that I did. So you can kind of like keep fighting, and then like it won't overstock your inventory, but it'll keep it like temporary. So let's see if I can do that again. Actually, I can sort that ladybug wing into a stack. You can also turn on auto sort, which is convenient, but then sometimes I lose track of what place they are in my inventory. It's not always the best to leave auto on, you know. The dial key, use that for goblin mystery box treasure boxes, I think in the cities. Vouchers are good. I have a bunch of those though. So we got some geodes, just basic stones and stuff. Oh, we got the scholar's testimony, which I don't know why it doesn't sort it up with the other testimonies. But that'll allow you to go on the quest to unlock the scholar job, which I don't really know what the scholar job is. I think it's like, it's a magic using job. It might be kind of like a support job, I think, like a priest or something. I'm not a priest, but like maybe like they give you like buffs and debuffs or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what a scholar is. Yeah, I don't know what the scholar class is. I'm not really sure what that is. Sounds kind of like it would be a mage, but there's already black mage, white mage, red mage. I think there's blue mage in this too. I'm not sure. If anyone knows what the scholar does, let me know. I think it's like it buffs other players. It's probably not a good one to solo with, but you could potentially solo with it nowadays. Let's see. Oh, that was the other thing. Once I get to level 70, I've got a bunch of things I can equip. And then once I get to... Yeah, once I get to the town, when I'm done with this, when I'm done with today, I can go back to the city, turn in my sparks, and then get, as a currency, get a bunch of equipment that I need, that's a level appropriate, you know, and also get me some pants, because I don't have any pants. Luckily, in this game, I think unlike Final Fantasy XIV, this game, when you're unequipped, it still shows some pants. So I'm not like completely naked, but now my MP is restocked. I've got my party restocked too. So we're ready to continue on walking through the forest. I'm going to double check because I don't even know if I can actually like, I don't really know how to get through this forest. Looked like there was a roadblock. So not sure if I can even go through this. There might not be a way. It might be a one-way street. Like I might have to come down like into the forest, not out of the forest. Here's a lake. I know there's a lake here. I wonder if the lake, like, can I go around this lake and then head back down to the trail down there? Because there's a blocker there. So I'm gonna try going to the lake. Also, there's more enemies. What is that? Hawker trap? Oh, I think it's a plant. It's too weak. What about this? Snipper? Too weak as well. Too weak. Too weak. But yeah, yeah, these guys are gonna be too weak. Even if they were to aggro me somehow, which they probably won't, I don't think it's possible. Oh, here's a Poogle. It's also too weak. That's a fish that can go on land, which is weird. Because you can't really go in the water in this game too much. You can't swim in this game. As far as I know, you can't swim. So it's not like Final Fantasy XIV. You can't swim. I don't know if I can actually walk around the lake either. There's no way to get around it. We might have hit a roadblock, and we might have to go... Whoa. Not even back to where we were. I might have to find... Well, I could go back to where I was in the other area and fight those orcs. But... I could also look up a guide eventually and not only find a good direction to go in the next stream, but find a good place to level up at, because there's like guides that are like, this is the range level of monsters, so that way you know for that zone what you should be, what levels you should be there to fight and level up on. So basically I want to fight monsters that are like level 70-ish. And this zone doesn't look like I can really travel through. There might be a way. I don't really know how to get through this area. Hearing this conversation outside from my upstairs neighbors. Alright, so I guess I'm just going to kill enemies, and I don't think there's any way to progress in this zone, so I'm just going to walk back to Battaglia Downs. Maybe level up one more time. I probably won't get to 70 tonight. I could. But I'd like to find a place with stronger enemies. And there is a few stronger enemies in Battaglia Downs, mainly those orcs. Everything else there is weak for me right now, but yeah, I can walk my way back there, kill some more orcs. I thought this would be a better place to level up in, since it's further out, even though normally Jugner is a weaker zone than Battaglia if you're going the original path, not in the past version of the path, where I am now. But we can still, you know, get to like level 69 and then quit for today, or something like that. I don't know. How long have I been recording? 2 hours. This hasn't been the most exciting stream. I think last week was pretty cool. This is kind of like a repeat of last week. However, I am further in the game. Well, there's a treant, a baby treant. What is that? Oh, it's too weak. Okay, I didn't even encounter those on this yet today. It's a sapling, but it's the baby form of a ent, or treant, or whatever you want to call them. They don't really have the rights to the name ent, but they have something similar to that. It's called like tree ant, or at least that's what it's called originally. Basically, walking trees that you can fight. They're not good guys. They're bad guys. I'm not sure where to go. There's that place with the alicorn, which I think is up here. What's that? Yeah, it's the alicorn. Brian, if you're watching, I don't know if you saw the alicorn. It looks really cool. I don't know what the point of it is currently, but look at that. Isn't that cool? I'm pretty sure you get a mount similar to that. I don't know if that's true or not. Anyways, yeah, I'll just walk back to the downs. I was hoping I could figure out a new path. Oh, we're being attacked by this thing. Should not take too long to destroy. Oh good, I'm glad you're watching, Brian. I know you didn't, like, comment every little thing, but I haven't really talking too much either at this part. I'm just trying to figure out where to go, and I want to level up. And then we can do some cool stuff next time I stream, which might be Wednesday. It might be Thursday. It probably won't be tomorrow, but it might be. I don't know. If I do it tomorrow, it'll just be like a casual one of these, like again. But eventually, I would like to have some type of, like a quest or something. Or maybe, like, I'd probably have to get, like, 3 things to do on a stream if I want it to be as long as this one. Because if there's only one thing I'm trying to do, it has to be pretty hard or pretty, like, big quest for me to fill up an hour or 2 of time to, like, make it into. So I want to find at least 2 things to do on a stream. And a lot of the things that I'd like to say about this game that I talk about, like, you know, like in the last video, I talked about a lot more things. I already kind of talked about them, so it's like, I don't know if I really need to repeat myself. I could. And another thing that I've been thinking about doing on these streams is making little clips of them and putting on YouTube Shorts to attract audience, as well as like YouTube Shorts get a lot of views for the most part. There's a couple reasons why. I think one of the reasons why is because YouTube like literally pushes their shorts to compete with TikTok. And then another thing is, which I just noticed recently, when you watch a YouTube short, you can't use the seek bar. So if someone's interested in your YouTube short at all, they have to watch it fully and not click around in it. And also, they're so short, like, why would you not watch them for the most part? Is that a skeleton? But also, that guy, rattle me bones. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, YouTube Shorts. And then also, I don't really know if it counts as 2 views if they repeat, but they're on repeat by default. You can't turn them off repeat like your normal YouTube videos, and you can't use the seek bar. So it's like you're just racking up those views and viewers. So if I give someone a little taste of what the streams are like, you know, maybe there'll be more people joining in and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I mean, I share it on Instagram, Twitter. Why can't I say that? I don't know. But and Facebook. But I don't use anything else aside from those 4. Well, technically, I've got a link tree. And technically I've got a Twitch channel too, but I haven't used it in like 3 years. Why are you fighting the ghoul? Why is did the ghoul aggro lion somehow? What happened there? It's super weak. I can kill it. I can probably kill it on my own in like 4 hits. Even as a black mage, not using magic. I probably kill it in like 10 hits maybe. All by myself, but yeah, there it goes. Listen to the sound. Sounds like a dry bones. I kind of miss having the Dark Knight subclass because I can just do it whenever I want, but I like that arcane circle. The sound effect it makes is like really satisfying for some reason because it's like really cool sound effect. I pointed out last stream. I don't know how well you could hear it because the sound was down lower by like 5 decibels negative, but yeah, ghouls and ghosts. Yeah, there you go, right? Ghouls with an H. It's over here. Oh, bitty bug. Well, let's see, how close am I to level 68? We're very close. If I could find 2 monsters, if I fought 2 orcs, I'd probably level up. We gotta walk back there. Well, I can take a mount. Oh my god, am I back at the lake? Oh my god, where am I? You know, I might as well just like teleport home. But I'm going to do one that I actually have to go to the bathroom again. I don't know what happened. I think it's because I drank a coffee on stream. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put on a mount. I'm going to do magic pot. I haven't done that yet. I'll be right back, guys. I have to get out of here for a second. Can't even see the mount I'm on. Okay, well, you'll see in a sec. I'm back, guys. Oh, I was gonna ask you, Brian, how's the look at this mount? You always stand, you just stand on it, you don't sit on it. Isn't that weird? But yeah, Brian, I was gonna ask you, how's your Skyrim mod thing going on? Get him back or anything like that? You're still playing Skyrim right now, right? Because I was wondering, after the stream's over, do you want to chat on Discord or something like that? I don't know. Because I'm gonna go make dinner at about 6. I'll probably stop the stream at around 6, so half an hour from now. Give or take, you know, I want to level up at least once, preferably twice. We're almost close to 68. Okay, this is the right way. A little turn around. Wait, what? There's a lake? I thought it was higher than I thought. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to Battaglia Downs. And yeah, I want to get dinner soon. It's a little early for me for dinner, but I'm hungry. Oh no, guys. My internet's dropping. My internet's crapping out. There was a big hiccup in my internet. We're in the red, so I could be lagging right now, which is sad because I don't have this recording offline either to save on disk space. So if you can't hear me right now, I should be back soon. We're in the red square for the internet connection stability. I don't know why. I have really good internet, but wait, what? My kbps is set to a max of 10,000. That's 10, I think, megabytes a second or more. It's going like all over the place. It went up to like, right now it's at 12,000 kb per second. And I think it's supposed to be a lot hot. It's not supposed to be going up and down in between it. Like, it's not even, maybe that's the average or something, I don't know, because it went up higher than it. It went to like 20,000, which is like double. I'm fine? Okay, good. I don't know why my game doesn't appear to be lagging yet, unless no monsters are spawning. No, game's loading fine. The chat's loading fine. It's in the red. It's not in the red now. It just went back to green. Yeah, that's really weird. Maybe it was just barely enough to transmit the data. There's that comment again. It was just barely enough to transmit the data without it skipping any beats. I don't know. But it was in the red for the first time during the stream, which is weird. So, what's that? We gotta find that place with the orcs, which is here. There's a little divider in the mountains where you can get to it. Then we gotta summon our dudes again, because when you go from zone to zone, it unsends all your trust NPC alter ego characters. Woo! And then it flies away. So we gotta, oops, now I gotta get them up fast. And then I'm gonna try a couple different characters this time. I was trying out a theory that like one of them was better than the others, but we're not gonna do it this way. We're gonna try this guy. I wasn't able to prove my theory because none of the monsters in the last zone were hard enough for me to ever run out of that much MP. I might have run out of once. So we switched up a little bit. We got rid of Non-Amigo. We got rid of Lion, and we got Aldo. We got Shantoto too, which she looks nuts. All that materia around her. I think that's materia. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but she uses them like different elements and like a cannon kind of. Sometimes you can do like this thing where they spin around and makes this blast. You'll probably see it eventually once the battles keep going. See, it's really nice animation. It's pretty cool. She's pretty strong. I remember from using her in the past that her health and defense are low, like really low. I remember her dying multiple times, but when she does do her attack, it like nukes them. And let's double check this guy because we haven't leveled up yet, but now they're decent challenges. Pretty soon the orcs will be easier to kill too, but they should still give us more XP than those ladybugs in the last zone. Oh, we're going to the red again. I don't know what's up with the internet. Maybe someone's playing Xbox somewhere, but like Reed or something. I know no one else is online right now, which is strange. It shouldn't even be doing that with someone playing Xbox, as our internet's pretty good. The last time I checked my internet plan that we have here, it's significantly high. It's not unlimited, but I think it's like 300 download BPS, or between 200 and 300 is what it normally is. If I do a speed test, that's what it is. It comes out as like 200. Look at that. Boom, that one got nuked fast. Okay, let's try to find the orcs. Oh yeah, that band that I was talking about last week, it's 3 inches of blood. I believe it. I didn't really look it up actually, but I think it's 3 inches of blood, so I was thinking about it. They have like a really high-pitched voice. They kind of sound like Judas Priest at times. But they have a song called either Kill the Orcs or Destroy the Orcs, so I always think of that when I'm fighting orcs. Not just on this game, but on games in general. Now we've got... Oh, I thought we had 2 orcs fighting us. I guess not. Nuke some orcs. What else we got here? Let's put on Blaze Spikes. I haven't used that in a while. My TP should have gone up. Oh, no lag on your end. Nice. Now it says 1% of the video is drop frames. Oh, there's another dude. Brawler. Or, yeah, Brawler. But it's back in the green. I've never seen... It didn't do that last week where it turned to red. It doesn't usually do that ever. Except there was one Wii Wednesday live stream where it went down completely. I think that was a Ninja Turtles one, but luckily for that I was recording it offline, so in the re-upload people got to see what happened at the end of the video, otherwise the video was cut off early. But yeah, we're killing some orcs. Now, I'm gonna rejoin the battle on this guy. Hopefully quick enough, because Shantoto's gonna die. No, survive. Survive, Shantoto. Yes. Someone healed her when she had 20 HP. Now she has 470 HP. Alright, and she just nukes those orcs. I should have been using her earlier because she's really strong. But once again, if I get double attacked, her defense and health go down very quickly. But compared to like that, like just the risk of like how much damage she does, it's a risk worth taking. Especially if you got the unlocked 4th trust, and I believe you can unlock it so you have 5 trusts, so you have a full party of 6. Which I don't know if that's the actual party member list. It's been a long time in this game since I've been in a party that's full. Like a very long time, so I think the limit for a party of players is 6, so I think that's why you can unlock the 5th one. And I'm not sure how to unlock it. I unlocked the 4th one a long time ago. There's a quest to do it, but I'm not sure what the quest is for the final party slot. And you don't have to do that for actual players, unlock slots, but you do for these guys. So even if you have more than 5, which I've got like 15 or 20 of them to choose from, it's raining. Even if you've got them, you can't necessarily summon them. Oh, there's another orc right there. This could get a little nuts. You want to get nuts? This could get really bad really fast because my white mage has no MP left. But we've got a lot of guys that can do damage for the time being. Hey, I leveled up. Nice. That'll help. Get an old true strike on him. Take him down a notch. I want to put blaze spikes on me. Usually, I'm not the last one standing, you know, out of my party. I'm usually like, if Kupivi dies or Shantoto dies, I'm usually like the third one to die. Or maybe the fourth one to die. Well, she nuked him fast, but... yeah, like if I'm usually not the last one to die, but if I am the last one standing, I have the opportunity to run away. I mean, I could do that earlier too, but, you know, I usually don't. I usually just wait out the fight, or either I'll just die in the fight. That one didn't give me very much experience, but it gave me 1,000, not 2,000. And even with a chain, it was 1,000, and the XP buff. So I'm gonna do... once again, bring her back. Oh, I think that's the one that's, Fablinix? No, that's a goblin. Fablinix is a goblin. One of these guys... I also have another Shantoto too. I don't know if you can do them both at the same time. You might, because it's not Shantoto 1 or 2. It's Domina Shantoto. I don't know if one's better. There's also Star Sybil. There's Sid. I got Sid. It's cool. I got a Moogle somewhere. One of these guys... Abenzio, maybe? I think Abenzio. I think I can summon him now, but he is a Gubu, those giant blue things that I have a mount of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Abenzio is a Gubu. I could be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure. I'm confident on that answer, Regis Philbin, for 1,000,000. Anyways, let's put blaze spikes on. And if I did fight 2 monsters at the same time, I actually got a couple spells that are area of effects. Now oh, my magic is full. Never mind, my magic's full. My TP's down. Confused for a second. That was one of my stronger spells that I actually picked up more recently. Now it's kind of interesting. On your typical Final Fantasy, not all of them, you learn your magic as you level up. Not all of them. Especially not like the first one. This one's a little more like the first one. You have to go get scrolls, and then if you're the right level and the right job to use that scroll, you can read the scroll. You'll permanently learn that spell. Even if it's not, even if you just learn a spell normally, even for other classes, that's for. That's what I mean. But yeah, that's how you learn your magic. You don't level up and get a new ability. You have to go get the scroll for the ability. Sometimes that consists of doing a quest to get the scroll. Sometimes you'll find the scroll on a random monster, and sometimes you'll have to buy a scroll from a shop or whatnot. All those effects. Well, let's take a look-see at my status. Oh, that orc's gonna fight me. He's got a bow. Then we can take a look at the status. Once I get fighting him. Oh, we already got like roughly 5,000 experience. So let's just get to level 79. We can do 69. We can do 70 next time. Yeah, I want to get there. See if I can. This is my challenge. Get to level 69 before 6 o'clock, which is 15 minutes from now. So, sounds like a good plan to me. I'm wondering if it's because I'm playing at 4K that it keeps going to the red, or if it's something on the internet. It's like 0 now, so you probably see some lag right now. I don't know if you see lag right now, but it said 0. It's going between normal green, which is like 10 megabytes a second, or something like that, and 0. And I wasn't doing that before. It was going down low, but not 0. I don't know. It's something to do with the internet right now. I don't think it has to do with the game. It's either YouTube, my Wi-Fi, or my Wi-Fi company. Yeah, that thing where it's pew 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 all those lasers. That's a strong one. That Shantoto 2 does. What is that spell called? I kind of want to look it up. Well, one of my dudes died. Who was it? Oh, Shintoto exploded. That's so weird. Maybe it's like a false reading. I don't know why it would be. But it is weird that it's going from green to red. The numbers are going down. Now the thing is about Final Fantasy XI, up in that top corner, I don't have my mouse active because I'm on a different window. Up in that top corner, it says the green arrows going back and forth. That's upload download speed. It's staying at 100% from what I've noticed. And it's sending and receiving packets of data for the game. So the game's fine. It's probably not my Wi-Fi. It could possibly do something with a YouTube server. Oh god. Oh no, I messed up. I don't have a party member. We can still do it. We'll still do it. With just 3 extra party members. It'll just take a little longer. And once again, it's 300 KB per second. Red zone. Anything under, I think, 2 megabytes a second is in red. Maybe more than that, I don't know. But it's definitely not my targeted zone. I didn't change anything on OBS. And it wasn't doing this for the first hour of the stream. First 2 hours. It is weird. It really is weird, Brian. I don't know what's going on. But as long as you guys can see me fine, it's fine. There could be like a dip in like, maybe not lag, but maybe the frame rate went between 30 and 60. I don't know. It doesn't say it is. On my end, it says still 59.94 frames per second, which I could probably set this to 60 frames per second to get a more exact reading. I think this game only goes to 30 FPS. I think. I could be wrong about that. They might have changed it, but I think this game runs at 30 FPS, which is weird. It doesn't look like it, but it does, I think. You can't really adjust it any higher. It's kind of an outdated game program. So like a lot of the things you can't really change too much because it was made to be on PS2. Yeah, like the reason I keep my frame rate at 59.94 instead of 60 is that's the NTSC, and a lot of the games that I stream are NTSC from game consoles, which that's slightly, very, very slightly more exact for actual like consoles and video. When you're on your computer playing a computer game though, you probably want to set it to 60 FPS because that's what runs on it. Oh god, I forgot to summon my other NPC again. We should be able to do this. It'll be hard, but we should be able to do this. Because I mean, normally you only have 3 trusts anyways. Next one's, if I had to add another one, it'd just be like even more easier. But you know, we'll add them in the next one for sure. I just keep forgetting, so I'm like on a roll. I just gotta be careful. So I'll put blaze spikes on. I'm not even show you end stone. I talked about end stone earlier. I didn't show you it yet. So end stone. There's other end ones too. I thought I had them, but I guess I don't. It adds an element of whatever magic, so in this case stone or earth magic, to your weapon. So you can see up in this, it'll be right there, adds earth damage to your attacks. That's my EXP buff, or boost. And then this is enemies that attack me with blaze spikes, they'll take fire damage. This is magic defense, shell. This is a physical defense, protect. Classic Final Fantasy things. Oh, I was going to use my attack, but he's already dead. Now, find a safe spot. Summon that guy. Or gal. Appropriately. And... what is her magic? It's very low. There could be a restriction. Let's see. I don't think there is. You kind of gotta wait for their little animation to completely go away before you can resummon them. I've got our team back. Z's health's a little low, but we can work with that. Over there's a lot of orcs. Over here, some orcs have respawned. just gonna try to pull this guy and get over to the corner. I was too far away. It auto exited the battle. Where are my spells? We could have an orc coming at us. I don't think they saw me. They're just... Yeah, now he saw me. I was just running on his own for some reason. We got this. Hit him with a true strike. I think it missed. I find it really lame and kind of stupid that your TP attacks can miss, especially when they're built all the way up to... what's it called? 300% or 300 TP, which is three times percent. Yeah, or 3 times, like 3 times the damage. You would think a special attack would not be able to miss so easily, especially on just regular type enemies, but it does. So this is going to be hard. We had the Knoll, which is really easy to fight, but now we've got 2 orcs fighting us because this trooper came out of I don't even know where. Must have spawned up. But look at this, we already took him down so fast. Shantoto too is just such a good trust to have with you. Like, Aldo's not doing too good. We could probably switch out Aldo, but I don't know. Shantoto's like probably the strongest, or at least for attack and just pure damage. Oh, whoa, we got a 4th fighter over there. An orc was shooting me with a bow and arrow. So this is a tough one. Like, Kuivi's magic is already down to 180. Her, not her magic, but her MP, currently is pretty low. In fact, I'm gonna save her some MP. No. Never mind. I was gonna cast Cure 3 on me, so she didn't waste a Cure on me, because I can actually use Cure now. But she already did it, so it doesn't matter. I already healed before, or she already healed me before I got to it. Look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. She used it a little late in the fight. It did a lot of damage though. Wait, let's see. Let's actually check the log. How much damage did that do? And what is that called? Empirical research. 558 damage. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot of damage. I don't know if it did its max damage because the guy was already like almost dead. So maybe it was just the remaining of his health. I hope the stream's still up. I don't know if it is or not. If not, you're not really missing much. Oh wow. There's a lot of enemies right here. There's a Knoll just spawned too. We don't want to fight a 5th guy right now. Why are they over there? Maybe it is my Wi-Fi. Look, they're like not even moving. It says 100% server connection on the game. However, this is something that happens when you don't have a good connection. Your NPCs will just kind of not follow you, or like weird stuff will happen with the game. It is. Still, says Brian. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The internet's doing weird stuff. Apparently it's fine, and apparently the game's fine too, and the stream and all, but where are my trusts? They just got stuck over there. Oh, there they are. There they go. Now they're coming back. Why is he floating? Why is Aldo floating? You're not supposed to be floating. Only Shantoto can float. Weird. And they can't jump, and there's no jumping really. Strange. Now I'm wondering, do they have Dragoon in this game? I was a Dragoon in 14. I actually don't know if they have Dragoon in this game. I would assume so. That's a Final Fantasy Classic class. Well, not super classic, but it is a class. I don't know. I never really checked if they had that class in this game. I'm assuming the Dragon exists. That'd be a cool one to get. You know they have Blue Mage, and they have some weird ones. Like you can be like a pirate. It's called Corsair. Let's see. We're roughly halfway to 69. You need 30,500. We're closing in on half of that. So we're probably not going to get it by 6 o'clock, but we can try. Maybe aim for 6:30, I guess, because I don't need to eat dinner at 6 right away. That's a little early. 6:30 is closer to your normal dinner time. 6:37. Yeah, so we've got like 1 minute to get to level 69. Not gonna happen. But I just killed 5 orcs in a row. I think we can take them on a little bit faster than we were doing earlier. We're getting stronger. We got Toto 2 doing a ton of damage. Yeah. My MP's a little low. I was trying to heal it up, but I don't think it's gonna do anything. Let's go ahead and enable blaze spikes. My MP is very low at the moment. Hey, enhancing magic went up to level 94. Now it says like you get 0.3 points for enhancing magic. And what that is, every time you level up your character, you get basically more potential to level up your specific magic element types and stuff like that. And I believe they're always like 0.1, 0.3. Once they get to a solid 1, then it says your enfeebling magic or enhancing magic, for example, has leveled up. I think that's how it works. So like each 0.1, and once you reach to a solid 1, that's a full level up for that point. And I can show you my stats in detail in a little bit, but that's what that is. It's not like, it basically just makes whatever it says, like enhancing magic, that much better. Like the accuracy, the potency of it, or whatever. I don't know, it might do more damage, it might be easier to cast, it might be easier for you to cast it while someone's attacking you, so it won't get blocked as easily. Stuff like that. And it's not only magics types that do that, you just nuked them. See that? Like she jumped out with boom. Yeah, it's cool. But it's not only magic, like your sword type, like you're using a sword, your sword will have its own specific level up skills. Not the sword itself, but your ability to use a sword. And that'll have it. Staves will have it. I use wand. Wait, do I use a wand? I think I'm supposed to be using a staff, but I have a wand equipped. For some reason. Pretty sure I'm supposed to be using staves. I could be wrong about that. I think wands are for white mages, but I'm black and red, so it does work for me. It's not the best thing to use, I think. Eventually I'm going to go to town and city and buy inventory, buy equipment. But I don't have the right stuff equipped, really. I have like a mix of other classes equipment and just missing equipment parts. And I don't have to be using Fire 2 over and over. I find it's a good balance of not draining too much MP and doing a little bit of damage, as well as doing fast attacks. So I don't want to do like Thunder 3. It'll take a while to cast and reload, as well as it'll take a lot more MP to use. I believe Thunder 3, if I were to cast it, it takes like 200 MP, whereas Fire... I'll even confirm it actually. Magic. See, Fire 2... I have to move my webcam real quick. 26 MP. Thunder 3? Oh, 91. Okay. It's not as high as I thought. I thought it was... Oh, you know which one it is? It's Thundaga, which is a area effect attack. 200 MP. So I can attack, I don't know how many targets, but an area of targets. And doing more damage than Thunder. 2, of course. And then, so it's area effect Thunder version. It's the third power version of it. I think they only go up to 4. They could go up to 5, but I'm not sure. 5 rankings for that specific spell. So. And you don't get they don't level up the magic spell. So if you have fire, you don't get fire 2 from doing like battles. You have to get a separate spell scroll to learn fire 2. It's almost like they're 2 separate magics, even though they're called fire 1, fire 2. In a way, it's similar to the very first NES Final Fantasy game, how you had to go to a magic store and buy and equip your spells for your characters. It's similar to that. I'm trying to remember. I beat Final Fantasy on the GBA port, GBA remaster, which is very similar to the PS1 remaster. I think the PS1 remaster I liked a little more. I didn't beat it on that though. I played it the most recent time I played the original Final Fantasy was the NES version, but I didn't beat it on that. I didn't even make it very far on the NES version. It's harder and slower on the NES, but it's pretty cool. There's something cool about the original Final Fantasy NES version, but I remember where I made it to. I made it to a significant part of that. I think it was like the first, like, it was past Matoya's cave. It was like the first, it was probably around the elf area. There's a part you fight like an elf king. Might have been there. But about that, there are many similarities with this and the original Final Fantasy. Like, for example, when you start this game new, when you start this game new, the only classes you can pick, 6 of them. And they're the classes from the original Final Fantasy game, which are Warrior, Monk, Red Mage, White Mage, Black Mage, and something else. What's the other one? Let's double check. Check it right here. Only unlocked 2 other classes. Oh, and Thief, of course. Thief School. I have Dark Knight and Summoner as the extra ones, but there's a lot you can be in this that you can unlock. So it's not just like I have, like, you know, like there's more than double. There's a lot. I believe there's 20-ish different classes you can pick from in this game if you were to unlock them all. There's a lot right there. I don't want to go over there, actually. I want to play it safe, because if I die, I have to, like, walk back here. Not only that, I'll lose a little bit of experience points, and it'll just take more time. So I'm just going to play it safe-ish. And find a different spot to fight guys. Here we go. I can fight these guys. Only 2 of them. That's where he just buffed up right when I walked up to him. He's not even ready to fight me, but he buffed up. We're almost to level 69, so we've got to, I think about 10,000 more experience points. So what? Let's see how much we get from this guy specifically. I believe that's 5 more guys we gotta kill, including this one. Maybe 6. But I notice sometimes they give me like 1,000. Sometimes they give me like 2,000 or 2,000 plus. This guy we killed real fast. How much did that get? Plus we get the bonus XP, which we'll get in 3 more turns to get 600 extra XP. So that gave me 1,275. Pretty soon I'll get 600, so I've got about 8,000 more experience to get, I believe, until I level up. Once I get that 3rd kill, which I think now it's like a 2nd kill. 2 more kills. Shouldn't take too long. We'll definitely get it by 6:30, so we might end a little before 6:30, which is a long stream for me. My other ones I try to keep short intentionally because I re-upload them as a series. This one I'm not. Once I get a focus, they will be like numbered and stuff. But yeah. Also another quest going on that I have, which is once you kill 200 enemies, you get a bonus too. Well, I think I'm at like 130 enemies on that quest. Once I kill 200, I get a big bonus. It's a harder one to do, of course, being that it's 200 instead of 10. Okay. Yeah, Brian, if you want to, if you're not doing anything at like 6:30 or so, we can Discord or something. Wipe that one out. After I kill this one, I'll get the quest complete. It's auto repeat once again. We might be a little bit further behind in the XP than I thought we were. Now we're at, like, we need less than 8,000 to level up, so I think I was a little behind on that. But then I was factoring in the 600, so. So, keep an eye on this EXP ring. It doesn't tell you when you're running out, but I think you get a maximum of 30,000 experience points from the ring before you have to reload the ring. So basically you have it equipped. As long as you have it equipped, you can activate its effect, and the effect is temporary. Not only is it temporary for 10 hours, it's also temporary for a bonus XP amount. So as a cat. But you can reload it real easily anytime. Unlimited uses as far as I've seen. Like, you don't, there are some XP rings that only last for a certain amount of charges. This one, I believe, is unlimited. So it's a really good one that I have. I'm using this one specifically. I think there's one that gives you more, but they're more limited in usage. Oh, you don't. Back here. And you can see, since I'm getting a little bit closer to leveling up, I'm working my way out of this forest. So I know I'm gonna have to do that either way. Well, not necessarily. I have a teleport scroll, which I'll probably use, so I don't really, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't really have to even go anywhere differently. But there are more orcs over here, so keeping an eye on my characters real quick. Now, in regards to something that I didn't talk about yet, I talked about a little bit earlier, I completely forgot about. I was talking about like how you can, the enemies can find you and attack you by sight, smell, and sound. They can't detect your NPCs. It's like they don't really exist in a way. The enemies cannot detect them. Now, sometimes they'll fight them when unintentionally. I don't know, it's weird, but occasionally they'll be like fighting them. It's weird, I don't know why. And of course they can damage them, of course, but so they do exist. It's just like they can't be detected. Only you can be detected. So if they're like running away behind you and you're like, oh my gosh, no, don't go near those orcs, they won't detect them, I think. I believe they'll detect them if you're in the middle of like battle. There's like a weird thing where they can be stuck attacking you. Like if two of them are attacking you, two orcs are attacking you, I believe you can kind of get mixed up with who he's fighting, and they'll be fighting him and not even aggroing you at all. As long as you don't hit the orc, but somehow it gets mixed up and your NPCs hit the orc, then yeah. I'm about to level up, so I don't want to heal necessarily my MP, but I might have to. Let's double check. We're not close enough, so we're gonna want to at least respawn an NPC. Not quite close enough to leveling up, because when you level up you get full points, HP, and MP, not TP, but other ones. Feels so good, Mr. Stark. Not me. Not the fade out. I don't feel so good, Mr. Uncle Rick. I don't know where the orcs are, but there's two of these guys, so let's take these out. They're a little bit lower on the points. My MP did go up on its own a little bit. I could have an equipment piece that has like a MP regen on it. I might have that. I don't think there's anything on my class itself that would give me MP regen. I don't know. Somehow my MP is going up. It could be in the NPCs, but then again, there's no effect on me currently an active effect that gives me regen for MP, so I don't know why my MP is going up on its own very slowly. Not without resting. Look at that. That was a good shot of it. Did a lot of damage. 730 damage. Of course, this is weaker than the orcs. But when it did to the orc, it did like 500 damage. So I was wondering... Check this one. I was wondering how much damage it can do maximum. I guess it just depends on the defense of the enemy. So it did about 500 plus to these guys. Also could have been because his health was only at 500. His health was very low when I saw that attack before. I'll have to wait till she does it again. It's kind of... Oh, yeah. Oh, we just turned around. I got really confused because they're like inside each other. Oh, here's another dude. Okay. So... It's kind of weird. You can't like give your NPCs commands. It's all automatic. But they know what to do at the right time, which is pretty cool. I don't know what that was. It wasn't like a dip and lag or anything, but my my mouse cursor turned into an hourglass for a second. I don't know why. Like it was loading something weird. I have no idea why. I just find it cool that I can play this game in a separate window. Like I'm not playing on the game window. There's no lag at all. It's really nice. Now with all that weird red drop from the internet, which stopped by the way. The internet's fine now. We got like 4% of the video drop frames. Apparently it didn't look like it, so it could be... I don't know, it could be like a false statistics. I don't know. I mean, in the grand scheme, 4% of 3 hours isn't a lot of frames. No, it's not that big of a deal. Even this video is not that big of a deal. It's kind of interesting, and maybe because I did it on a Thursday, who knows? It's hard to find the proper time to do a live stream. Last live stream, we had like 12 people watching in the comments, which is really good. It's probably the best live stream I've ever done in terms of like viewership. But today we've had like 4. Mainly Brian, which is really cool. Because Brian missed out on parts of the last stream. Last stream was nice. It was pretty cool. I rewatched little clips of it because I was trying to find a clip to make a YouTube short. Still might go through it again. I don't know. So I don't know why I make double copies of my YouTube videos in terms of like... In the past, I would live stream and record at the same time so I could re-edit it later. Which is what I do with my like V-Wednesdays and stuff. Then I realized that I can just download from YouTube. The YouTube downloader. They used to let you download your videos on Studio, but sometimes they don't. We did it. Level 69, boys. Now let's just check one thing. We only have 100 points on level 69. So, I'm going to kill 2 more orcs. Well, Shintoto's health is extremely low. Kapibi's magic's extremely low. Maybe just 1 more orc. What's my max health now? 1006 HP is my max HP. Now, it could have changed because of my subclass is not a Dark Knight anymore, it's a Red Mage. So it probably went down from that. But when we ended last stream, I was like 3 levels lower. I think I was level 66 when we started today. The leveling up went slower than I expected. But I had 1,000 exactly. So now I have 1,006. So we're back over 1,000 HP for my cap right now. So that's cool. I have 1,000 HP. That's cool. We'll take down this guy. Just so I have a little bit of a security XP in case I were to die next time. I don't want to level down. Because you can level down. You can lose XP if you die. And not only that, you can actually get something called a level down. Which isn't that bad. I don't want it to happen, you know? It's like, sometimes it really sucks if you equip something, then you level down, you can't equip it. Because there's restriction. So we're all good here. We're gonna go back to town, do some instant scroll of instant warp. Yeah. There's anything else I need to do? Oh, wait. Let's do this first. Sort my inventory a couple times. Wait for those items to come back in, the temporary items. Just so I can get sort of again. We've been picking up the same items in this area because they're all the same things we're killing for the most part. So they'll start to make stacks. And the stacks, if you have like a stack of 12, it's usually the max. You can sell it for more, of course. Like a bigger stack is good. So I want to make sure I have those items before I teleport out of here. I'm not sure if they would carry over into the town. Let's go ahead and use this. We're going to wrap up the stream. But Brian says, yeah, it is odd how dead the chat is. Ooh. Yeah, it's strange. There's a couple people piped in here and there. I appreciate that. I'll give shoutouts to everyone at the end like I do in my normal streams. Yeah, it is a little weird. There was like 12 people last week, and I didn't do anything differently. Except for maybe I announced it more. So it's, you would think there'd be plus 12, but there's less 12. Now, back at our home point, Crystal, as well as this thing. This guy's naked. Let's go in here. Let's go to my mog house. Yeah, you did the 2 dots and the O face, so I said ooh woo. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. It wasn't really an ooh woo, it was more like oh. Like a surprise face. Alright. Oh, there's another thing I want to do on the stream real quick before we wrap. And that is, well, first I want to check my, see if anything else got delivered in my mailbox. Let's see. No more gil, nothing else sold. No. The cool thing is if you log out in your mog house, it's instant. If you log out anywhere else, you have a timer. 30 seconds, you gotta wait to log out. But let me see if I can do this. Let's mute the game. Hopefully you can still hear me. I don't know. This might look a little weird, guys. I don't know what's going to go on here. No, it don't work. No, it don't. Hey, that's weird. Let's try this. Turn off. Oh no. Yeah, we don't want that. There we go. Green screen revealed. Messy room revealed. Well, it's not messy, really. It's just displaced. So, I'll be right back. This is part of the stream I wanted to do before. So, this is my most recent ones, I guess. Alright, guys, I'm going to wrap up the stream now, and I'll get to the Final Fantasy XI part of it, but here's a little intermission for you guys. So, I just wanted to go through, I used to do pickups videos. I don't really do those anymore because, multiple reasons. I just don't pick up a lot of things at the same time. But these are my pickups for the month of July, and it's probably all I'm going to get for July. So these are games that I'll probably be, not all of them, but some of them I'll be covering for sure in August. So there's a little sneak peek of August. Am I looking up there? It's looking up there. Of August 2023. So the first one I just got in the mail last night, and this is going to be on a Famicom Friday video. This is a game for the Sega Saturn. I believe it's an exclusive. It might have been on the PlayStation 1. I don't know. It's very similar to a game that we played on the Super Nintendo, but it's Godzilla. It's technically called Godzilla Reto Shinkan, or Godzilla Real-Time Monster Attack Simulation, is what the title on, or it's the cover says at least. The cool thing about Sega Saturn games, this is a Japanese exclusive one. I don't have to get a Japanese game only, but this is a Japanese exclusive game. The cool thing about Japanese Sega Saturn games, they come in these like normal CD cases, which I prefer to the tall ones that they have in America. They're a little more like your PlayStation ones. Sometimes they even blend in with PlayStation games on the shelf. which makes it hard at some stores to find the Sega Saturn. Like at Super Smash Games, I didn't get this there, but at Super Smash Games, they have all their import games in one shelf. And a lot of the PlayStation 1, especially the Japanese PlayStation 1, look very similar on their side labels to Sega Saturn. So I'm looking through them for Saturn games, and there's only like a couple, so at the time, and then most of them are PS1, so it's hard to find. But back to this game, we've got Godzilla Real-Time Monster Attack RTS for the Sega Saturn. I'll have more detail on the video itself on a Famicom Friday. Maybe this week, maybe next week. Actually, it doesn't have to be in August. It could be this week. I don't know. But this game looks awesome. It also uses the mouse, which I think I can use the USB mouse because I have an adapter for USB controllers for the Saturn. So we'll try that out on that video too. But this game, there's a couple things I want to say before we get to the game. This game is cool because it's like many Sega Saturn games where it's Japanese on the sidebar, but on the other sidebar, English. And a lot of them are like that, where they're English on one half as well as Japanese kanji or whatever on the other half. So that's pretty cool. This game came out in 1995. It's really nice looking art on this box. I believe it's from either Godzilla 2000. No, because this is 95. This is from the one where he went, they did the nuclear thing. Like Godzilla got that, like he started turning red and like exploding. What movie was that? I don't remember. But it sounds awesome. There's some really cool a lot of screenshots actually on the back. I know I don't have a close-up here and I can't really do a close-up here. But in the actual video on Friday, Famicom Friday, you'll see more about it. And there's a holographic Godzilla sticker of authenticity on the game, which is cool. It has a manual, which is actually really thick. I'll go more into detail on this on the video too, and we'll do some translating. But the cool, look at this. It comes a registration card. It has Sonic and Tails on it for some reason, because it's Sega. It has the side. It goes like on there when you buy the game shrink wrapped, brand new. But a lot of people collect these things, little side labels. That's where it says uses a mouse for the Sega Saturn, which I might have to buy a Saturn mouse, but I'm pretty sure I can use my USB mouse. I'm not sure about that, which I bought for the PlayStation 2 originally. So using my Saturn maybe. So just PlayStation. But this game looks awesome. This is the first pickup. I got more games this month, and I'll go into that in a little bit, but I'm not going to show them right now. The next game I got is a game that was recommended. I found out about it on Erin Plays' video, where she did a list of the best Western games, like cowboy themed games. And that, ironically, the next game is actually on that list too, but I didn't find out about it from Erin Plays' video. This is Gunsmoke. It's a really cool shoot 'em up, but it's not your space shoot 'em up. It's a cowboy shoot 'em up. I'm close to the mic. Sorry. But yeah, it's like a Western. You get a power up by riding on your horse. I believe it's like an extra defense. You can ride a horse, and you're scrolling up the screen, shooting cowboys left and right in your typical space shooter style, but it's a Western, so it changes up, and apparently it's pretty good. It's like Akari Warriors, but good, is what I've heard, and it's by Capcom, not whoever did Akari Warriors. And it looks really cool. Really cool. Apparently there's two different cover arts for it. This is the cooler one where it's got like vector art on it, like that classic. I believe some of the first two Mega Mans look like this. Ghosts and Goblins looks like this on the NES with that border, really cool looking Capcom border. The next one was also on Erin Plays' Western games, and it is a Western game. But I got it, like, I was looking for this game way before it, because the other thing that I'm doing more recently, not recently, but coming up in August, is Super Scope games. I had a Super Scope for a while, like almost a year. Finally getting around to being able to use the Super Scope. I got the sight attachment for it, which is necessary pretty much. I've got a CRT TV recently, not just for the Super Scope, but I got my Super Nintendo hooked up to it. It's all good. Pretty excited to use it some more. I played it. I didn't want to like experience all the games, so I want to save them for the videos. But the Super Scope is awesome. It's much better than the Zapper. It's really, really fun. It feels like the arcade at home. And the game that I got is Tin Star, which is, I haven't played this one at all yet, but I've seen videos of it, and it's a Western, but everyone's a robot. And the way it plays with Super Scope, I don't think it requires Super Scope in this game, but it's an optional. You're basically like, it's like an on-rail shooter, but your character is moving, I think, automatically, but it's not in the perspective of the character in first person. It's like you see him moving around like a platformer, but you're shooting around to help him out. I think that's what it's like. It's called Tin Star for the Super Nintendo. It looks like it's a later release because it says the KA. A lot of the Super Nintendo games don't have the rating on the box, but this one does. Pretty cool. And this was at Super Smash along with Gunsmoke. It was really nice of them to help me get this game, because they had to like look for it. They didn't have it in stock, so I had to look for it, transfer it from their other store to this store, put it behind the shelf for me. That's really cool. And not only that, I could use in-store credit, and this game is roughly the same price as there's on Macari, so it wasn't anything bad. But yeah, that's the things that I wanted to I talked about in the last video, but I wanted to go more detail into what's coming up on Hybrid games. There's more Famicom Fridays with the Godzilla game. I also want to do Slayers, which I figured out how to play now on Sega Saturn for Famicom Friday. There's also, probably not this one, but the Super Scope games. This is not shooter. This is just its own game. But we could do this in the future too. But anyways, I'm going to switch back to Final Fantasy real quick. And I'm going to enable... Chroma mask. Okay. I don't know what happened to the chat. We lost the chat. The chat box disappeared. I don't know why. Oh, maybe when you tab over, it clears it. Weird. Anyways, I didn't know it did that actually. So anyways, lost the chat box up there, but whatever. I'm gonna wrap things up on Final Fantasy 11. I want to give a shout out before I forget, of course, to everybody that joined the stream. Electronics in Motion program was here. I appreciate that, Eep. I know you had to go to work, but I appreciate that. Caffeinated Owl, Brian, here throughout the whole chat. Really cool. Love that. There was a guy named This Ain't a Scene, It's a Gada Ara, which is a really funny name. He gave me some tips about who the character Aldo was, who he is, the boy from the opening FMV of the game. And then there was Zerazad, who was here last week. He left me a lot of comments too. So I appreciate those 4 people that left comments in today's stream. Really cool. I hope to see you guys in more in the next video, which should have more of a focus. There will be a little bit of grinding on that, I think, because I want to get to 70. We're very close. Just taking a little bit longer than I expected with 3 hours of getting from 66 to 69. Maybe it was 65, I don't remember, but it was close to early 66 when we started. But anyways, thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for more classic gaming goodness right here on Hybrid Games. Leave a like, comment, share with your friends, subscribe. You can check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, in my Linktree page. And that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching once again. Bye. I don't think I forgot anything. Hope not. If I did,